decide whether I'm lying. Bosskhan, you want to harass me, I will not let it happen. Bosskhan, senior counsel, you want to harass me. Nani amekukataza Bosskhan kuongea? Nani amekukataza? Why are you stopping me? Why don't you want me to tell people the truth, Bosskhan? Bosskhan, acha niongee. You are wasting time. You are wasting time. You are wasting time.
Anamchafua client.
Wacha jaji amue. Wacha jaji amue. Ulituambia machaji
umeongea.
Wacha jaji amue. Wacha jaji amue, Bosskhan.
Muda unatosha, anatupotezea muda.
Blaming on the innocent. We are speaking about a case that somebody has bewitched TikTokers, Madam Speaker. Madam, Your Honor, this...
Next.
We are not...
Your Honor, I'm asking...
Hello guys, it's your girl Patience Status. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscription box and put on the notification bell so that you don't miss any time I post a new video. Remember, I'm the queen of online gossip. So welcome to today's video. Don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment on the comment section.
I think, prosecutor, you're going to take the mic so that you can honor and thank the first defendant, Cindy Reborn, for taking time also to come to this court, because we really want to live in a TikTok cohesion environment where people are not hearing matusi, magombano, and where people learn that conflict can happen, and this is the way forward to resolve a conflict with your previous friend. So we welcome you, Cindy Reborn, on this court. Madam Prosecutor, please take charge and make sure the court clerks also swears in Cindy Reborn for her contribution and her statements that are going to be taken into notes.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. I will.
Madam Prosecutor, before you do that, one of our lawyers just called us and says that Cynthia is in a very big jam. I mean, traffic, and now she should be. Police should be sent to clear the traffic jam. Actually, she's on the line waiting for you to up her. Thank you, very important. Nyakwar.
Thank you.
Yes, Nyakwar, my client is around, so if they would be admitted to the bar. Thank you.
Okay, so Nyakwar, if you can request kindly, I will really appreciate you. I think she is yet to request. So Nyakwar, the minute you get my invitation, just accept it and come up. Thank you very much. Okay, so Cindy, I will actually swear you in. The reason being is because my court clerk has sadly left the building, and I don't know where to. So allow me to swear you in, Cindy Reborn. Cindy, are you, which religion do you follow? Are you a Christian or a Muslim?
I'm a Christian.
Thank you so much, Cindy. So you are going to say this after me, Cindy. I, Cindy Reborn.
I, Cindy Reborn.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That everything that I will say before the court.
That everything that I will say before the court.
Is the truth and nothing but the truth.
Is truth but nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you. Your Honor, she is now ready for your cross-examination. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Cindy. I recognize your presence. Please advise, unaelewa lugha gani sana? Is it Kiswahili or English? Otherwise, tutaweza kumix because of the understanding and for this court proceeding to be very fair. Unaelewa lugha gani, Cindy?
Kiswahili.
Kiswahili. We'll try to keep it Kiswahili as much as possible. So Cindy, umekuja because this is a case of misdemeanor. It is not as serious, but it's also sensitive kwa sababu inashika members of the public, and in this case we are talking about TikTokers, where it was alleged, Madam Prosecutor, please advise, nani ambaye alikuwa na between Nyakwar na Cindy, nani alikuwa ameaccusiwa of witchcraft?
Your Honor, it was actually Cindy. So Cindy was accused by Nyakwar for using witchcraft. And I think I will expound on that a little bit so that you understand, Your Honor. Now, the accusation was based on Cindy's recent stardom on TikTok. So, Your Honor, what has been happening on TikTok? Nyakwar has just sent me a message, and she's on her way. She's just sent me a message right now. I've just seen it come up. So she's on her way. She'll be here in a minute. So Cindy has recently enjoyed real success on this TikTok platform. We have watched as she has blossomed from a little unknown kunyonga mia content creator to a legitimate TikTok star who does mboka with big wigs like Prince Mwiti and other people like Trisha Khalid and the rest, and Githaiga Wachai. So this young lady has seen a spark in her candle, in her stardom. So for that reason, she has also attracted a bit of controversy and also a bit of, I think, what I would call enmity. So that is basically what has led to this accusation of witchcraft. So, Your Honor, that is the background that I can give. Wenye wanauliza Kiswahili nitajaribu kidogo ya kwamba huyu mdada wetu Cindy ameona miujiza yake Mwenyezi Mungu akiwa ametoka kuwa content creator mdogo akamanage kufika kwa ile kiwango cha content creator kubwa hapa TikTok. Mpaka saizi hata yeye Cindy tunampatia heshima zake kama Cindy Reborn. And venye wanga wanasema saa zingine yeye pamoja na yule mtoto msichana wetu Pamela mwenye amepewa kazi ya kumada lugha ya Kiingereza. Kumada inamaanisha kuua na kumaliza. Wanga wanasema ya kwamba Cindy na Pamela wameenda international, Your Honor. So Cindy is now not only national, but she is international. Thank you, Your Honor.
Cindy, mic over to you. Tunakukaribisha sana, and of course, aside from our normal official duties, we are also lovely Christians, we are also lovely Muslims, na dini ni important sana kwa maisha ya mtu. So given the fact that you are now reborn, I'm going to ask the comment section to cease and desist from bringing any terminology that is respectful or could rather portray the previous personality or activities of the first defendant. Tumpe heshima yake ndio aweze kuji explain na kuji Kiswahili kidogo, but for her to be able to express herself here, we need to give her that recognition as a Christian. Cindy, welcome so much. Umesikiza kesi ambayo iko mbele yako ama kesi ambayo prosecutor amesema. What do you have to say about this? Because we are all eager. You are umeshtakiwa pia na defendant mwenzako. So she's not coming here as your enemy ama kukue na ugomvi, but yeye pia ana mashtaka yake ya kujibu. So tunawashtaki sisi the state versus you guys, of course, individually. Please tell us.
Bondo. So he will be here shortly, Your Honor. He will be here shortly.
Admit all lawyers, admit Senior Counsel Muiti is on a waiting list, and maybe Senior Counsel Bosskhan, any other Senior Counsel at the waiting list. They are texting. They want to be apt in case you see them. Kindly admit them. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Senior Counsel Githaiga. I had said previously that once all the Senior Counsel members are here, then people will be given seats, because we have amica curiae, we have eyewitnesses, and we have friends of court. And given that this case is very sensitive, we would like only the Senior Counsel, only Senior Counsels who understand this proceeding to take front seat, please. Others can become juries and all other seats down there. No impugn intended, though. As I had asked the Office of Registrar via prosecutor, and I think we had been given direction by Your Honor, Madam Cinderella. Is that all right?
Yes, please proceed.
Yeah, I concur and I agree with Senior Counsel Zidadi. So when the other Senior Counsels are around, I will step down and I will follow the case while I'm down here.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. And may I just also recognize the support that this court receives from all the court sponsors. We have very many sponsors of the court, and one of them, of course, is Lady Lioness, and of course, Lady Carol. God bless you very much. And all the other ladies and gentlemen who support this court through cash and kind. God bless you. All right. So, Your Honor, you can take the mic. I will find the lawyers of Miss Cindy Ribbon, and I will also try and find the lawyers. I think the lawyers of Miss Nyakwar are already here. So my job is just to find the lawyers of Miss Cindy Ribbon, one of them being Bosskhan. I will do that immediately, Your Honor. Thank you.
Senior Counsel Githaiga, please advise the court which representation are you? Okay, who are you representing? Sorry. Senior Counsel Githaiga, are you with us?
Thank you, Your Honor. I will be standing in for my client Nyakwar Janeko. So she's here to come. She has passed her excuses, but once she's here, I will be able to stand in for her. I'll be representing her and any other lawyers who she'll be admitting at the bar as well. Thank you.
Kwa sababu ya muda prosecutor, Madam Prosecutor, Cindy Ribbon has just given us, of course she has exercised her right, akasema hata ongea kama lawyer wake hajafika kotini. Lawyer wake kama amechelewa hayuko kwa requesting guest, hatutaweza kumgoja. We are not going to wait for people here. Wako na fine yao, wakiingia, we will address them accordingly. Lady Jacqueline, is there any recordings that could, you know...
Okay, Your Honor, I will request that we, I've got many recordings. However, my biggest worry as a member of the public and also a member of this court is the nature of these recordings and just how, what they can spark. Your Honor, I will ask for you to talk to the senior counsels on whether we should really admit some of these recordings in court, because our purpose and our hope as a court is to squash whatever it is, the negativity and the animosity, and also to champion for a new beginning and a new tomorrow. I am very, very worried about some of the nature of the recordings that we have. Your Honor, you can talk to the senior counsels about it, please.
Before the senior counsel give the response to that, Cindy, Do you wish to tell this court the nature of the relationship between you as Cindy and Nyakwar? Of course, you're not friends, but I want to understand how have you been coexisting on TikTok according to you in your own words?
Your Honor, Kiswahili, please. Your Honor, thank you.
Naomba ueleze mahakama how was wewe kuishi na Nyakwar in this TikTok? How has it been? Express it in your own words kwa sababu mimi nimeambiwa as a court, yeah? But you are here in court and we want to hear from your mouth. How has it been? Has it been friendly? Imekuwa ya maneno kubwa, imekukwaza, imekukasirisha wapi? Nataka tu ile yani kueleza kidogo umekuwa ukihusiana aje na Nyakwar.
Your Honor, I think, okay, thank you.
So, court of law, how will I talk without my lawyer? How?
Kwa mashtaka Cindy, don't go there. Kwa mashtaka ambayo imekufikisha mahakamani usiingilie. Nataka tu kujua kwa in your own words, unajua kama unaweza sema mimi Black Cinderella amekuanga sina shida naye, but amekuwa akinitusi, amekuwa akifanya hivi, inanikasirisha hapa, imenifanya silali, inanililiza, inanifanya nini, ajanisamee, nimemkosea. Yani just tell us imekuaje wewe na Nyakwar? Cindy, are you with us?
Yes.
Yes. In your own words, sitaki TikToker mwingine anieleze wameona ile matukio iliyotokea. Lakini in your own words, they must be those things silently kwa roho yako enye you have to explain. It will be on a platform, but let it be also on this platform.
Your Honor, kama naweza kurahisisha kazi tafadhali. Cindy wanakuambia hivi, wanakuambia hebu ueleza mahakama ya siku ya leo mlianzana vipi na Nyakwar, na tulikuwa tunajua kwamba nyinyi mlikuwa marafiki.
As a senior counsel in this court, I think it is unfair if somebody really feels like they really need a representation of a lawyer. I think even in a police station, we are told don't talk until your lawyer arrives. If she feels like anything she'll say now may be used in the judgment, I think it is important to just let her wait, because I see her people at the comment section are really protesting and asking us to give her the chance to wait her lawyer. I don't know how far that can be. And it's also important, National Cohesion and Integration Committee, and not a court of law. You know, a court of law, that is where you go as the defendant, the plaintiff, you argue your case. The day we came here with Kapunye, we are not friends. Nobody asked us whether we are friends. Nobody asked our relationship. Nobody asked the kind of evidence that is provided, whether it will hurt us or something like that. So I think it is important any evidence ambayo iko kwa office of the prosecutor iprovidiwe. Kama there is any case against Cindy Reborn, asiambiwe tunafikiria, ambiwe ndio hii evidence ya 1, 2, 3 against my client, evidence 1, 2, 3. These are things that happened on TikTok. We listened to them, so we are not listening to them for the first time. And I would love let us maintain the purpose of the court. It is not being a National Cohesion Integration Committee. This one is where people bring their cases, their conflicts, to find justice. Because honestly, if my client is innocent and they are being accused, and somebody else who is guilty is found to be innocent in this court in the name of cohesion, then that is not justice. Justice is where people bring their case, bring their evidence, we argue it out as lawyers, as senior counsels, as plaintiffs and defendants, and we'll have the judge to make her ruling. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, Judge back.
I second senior counsel Githaiga.
Yes, I think we've agreed on that, Senior Githaiga, and it's so true. And if the prosecution has any evidence, once the lawyers are here and the other plaintiff comes, I think there's no way you can tell us as a prosecutor that it's a matter of interest and something, because those are evidences that you are going to showcase here, and to try to give us an insight as senior counsels. So there's no way you're going to tell us that I cannot play this and this and this and this in the office of prosecution. So thank you very much, my learned friend, Senior Githaiga, for putting forward that remark. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, senior counsels. I recognize your concerns, and that I take to account, and I withdraw with immediate effect. Now, Your Honor, my concern is one. The lawyer for Cindy Reborn is one, senior counsel Bosskhan. He is not yet in court, and my worry is that we are going to lose more time. So I do not know if perhaps Miss Cindy Reborn would, or the court would actually provide a lawyer for Miss Cindy.
Your Honor, Your Highness, and the prosecutor.
The person is here right now.
Let's wait for
the person who reported me. Yes. She should be here. She should be here. So people should. The person who reported me should be here so that we will listen side to side. I will never come to court myself. She should come. We listen to. No one should be guilty. Just come. People listen from here to here. Then we judge.
Thank you. Yes. So the co-accused Nyakwar sent me a message about 5 or 10 minutes ago that she has just woken up, and she said that she is on her way to court right now, Your Honor. So she should be here any minute now. So Nyakwar, the minute you arrive court, please request to come up so that we start. I think Cindy is ready to start talking, and I think she's been waiting for her lawyer. Her lawyer, General Otis Bosskhan, has already arrived. So we just need the presence of Miss Nyakwar to also arrive. You know.
And guys, don't forget, Madam Prosecutor, that Nyakwar is being represented by Senior Counsel Githaiga. Thank you. So he can also give us an insight of where she is at the moment. Thank you.
Senior Counsel Githaiga,
message 10 minutes ago. It's only good that Senior Counsel Zidadi do not harass me, because I came here, I tried waking them up, I came here late, I had to be fined, I've taken my consequences, I'm here in court 10 minutes. She has said that she just woke up. Zidadi, are you trying to impose that I know the bedroom affairs of my client? Because I don't understand. She just says she's just woken up. Zidadi, why are you harassing me?
My learned Senior Counsel Githaiga, I am not harassing you, but again, I wanted you to clarify that she hasn't fainted today in the morning. So thank you, very important.
Her way, she's on her way here, but we can start with Cindy's submission, because the office of the prosecution has said any time. So by the time we Cindy's submissions and the prosecution process, I guess she'll already be around. So I apologize again for the second defendant not being in court on time, Your Honor. It's not disrespect, it's only that we have hitches. You know, she works for the government, and today we have a national holiday, and she had to appear here, so she had to sacrifice a lot. So thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that insight concerning your client. Senior Counsel Bosskhan has just...
Hiyo siku alikuwa anatoka kwa mganga. Ndio mseme ati mimi nashuku na kwa na niendele kwa mganga. Sasa nipeleke ukambani, nataka kuendea pia, nilikuwa nataka kungua.
Yeah.
Kwero yako no pende ni yako no mama tusingi yako kwa siri na la bika ni wezi. Buka taza na kwa Sasa mimi kama nataka kumaliza. Hapo na kwangu wa kurekodi. Sana na kaanza kurekodi hapa palipauka. Ati nikampeleka ukambani, alikuwa anataka kuendea uka. Sijui nini. Hata hapo hiyo shamba iko kwa yake alikuwa ametoka kwa mganga.
Yeah.
Unasikia?
Yeah.
Anashinda akikuwa mwingine. Na anatembea ukambani, kumbe hizi vitu hata sio makasi na jia mzuri. Alikuwa maini kikata chai au ni voice record.
Yeah.
Venye utakuja tuseme hata kama ni platform yangu. Ibira tisa ni Nyakwar. Nataka kukuona kuhusu Cindy na nimekuona kwa mara ya mwisho.
Yeah.
Na ukirudiana tena na Cindy, wacha nikwambie kitu. Kuna shamba Cindy alipost kama anasema ni yake inafika simu, amepiga simu, amepiga picha. Ndio hapa alikuwa anataka kuganga. Na nipige voice record ndio mjui Cindy anatembea. Hata ya ukaiku kwa bora alitembelea uka. Una play hiyo voice record ya huyo msichana.
Yeah. No, nitumie hiyo voice record. Voice record no, you make sure you send me. Yeah.
Ndio nataka kukutumia.
Yeah.
Inisa nikutumia voice record. Akisema anataka mwenye amempeleka anasema Cindy anaenda kwa mganga ndio ukamgift zaidi.
Yeah.
Pause. Mnaona hapo mali anaongea ni kama ananikocha, anadhani mimi ni mtoto, ananikocha, ananiambia niende nikunywe pombe, niende ni bash Cindy. So it's like she's coaching me to do that.
Sasa huyu msichana baada anaogopa kushika simu, ndio peani details zote mpaka yangu. Niko na namba yake. Nitakuja kukutumia hata kama utamuingiza box. Akwambie stories zote.
Tuma namba yake ndio kesho nimuingize box.
Sawa. Utajua venye utamuongelesha hata kama ni message mtumie.
Angeyo kaka bubu yo kode.
Sasa nikutumie kwanza namba ama nikunini?
Tell me the whole story. Then I will capture the whole story. Then after all, hiyo rona namba nyako no. Then pesa nyeo ngata. Abro.
Mwenye gimana nyako no. Takuma na record. Nyako nika uwoyo. Hebu kwanza nikutumie hiyo voice record usikize ndio tuendelee conversation kwanza.
So iko hivi, mimi Nyakwar alinipigia simu after nimetoka live yangu. Akaniambia hiyo story venye iko, as much as I had difference with Cindy, siwezi gang up on Cindy na Nyakwar kumhate. Juu sisi tulikuwa na differences zetu. Na mimi Cindy ni mtoto kwangu. So mi Cindy anaweza sema anything about me. Na mimi I took it so light. Mimi nikaenda zangu. Nyakwar knew too well that atuendani na Cindy na I disliked Cindy from that time because nilimpea pesa, kuna pesa nilimtumia on a goodwill na kageuza otherwise, you know. So Nyakwar alitake your advantage. Akaniambia wewe nataka umcharaze hivi na uende ukunywe hiyo siku. It means that they always think that nikikunywa mimi ni mjinga. And that's why nilimrecord. Juu ilikuwa niruke. Juu siku aliulizwa alikuwa shocked akisikia hii nini? Hii voice note. Juu kujua nimemrecord, aliruka kila kitu. Na mimi sitakagi kujiexplain kwa watu. That's why nilimrecord ajisikizie. And from my point of view, alikuwa ananibeba ufala, kunitumia kama mjinga. Ndio hiyo na nimeenda. Thank you.
Bazenga 1 minute. Shit, we just lost her. But it's fine, still we continue. Madam Nyakwar, is there any evidence? Kuna evidence yoyote Mary Miamia alikupea ambayo ni ya kuonesha Cindy anaenda kwa mganga?
Pengine ni drop alafu nitumie mtu alafu play. Nitatumia I think niko na namba ya Collins. Sasa tumia Collins ako nayo. Pandesha Collins a play ako nazo. Nilimtumia juu niko na one phone.
Okay. So this is where koti inaamulia kwamba Collins ako na relevance, ako na rights ya kupanda kujuu. And Collins is now here with us. Collins, kuna recordings uko nazo za Nyakwar?
Okay, just a second, let me check.
All right. As Collins is checking, Mr. Githaiga, do you have anything to say? Sorry, I'm sorry.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, I've been waiting here patiently, despite the defense also taking the time provided for the evidence also to put their questions. So, ladies and gentlemen, Your Honor, I would love to first understand this case this way. Your Honor, we have had a case before on this TikTok app, the biggest witchcraft case. And this case involved one Cindy telling Nyakwar tuende kwa mtu wa maombi tupeleke kuku ya black tuinyonge tupate nyota ya gift. It was an earlier case. Your Honor, that case was solved in the house of Malisafi. We there, all of us called that pastor. Malisafi akaingisha pastor box and the pastor confessed ya kwamba anapeana nyota ukipeleka kuku ya black. Since that day, even those of us who plays mboka tuliafektiwa, maana magifta walisema wanaekwa kwa chupa. Ladies and gentlemen, fast forward to the second case. Somebody goes to Nyakwar's live stream, anaandika hapo, Nyakwar chungana na rafiki yako, anakupeleka kubaya. Nyakwar anasema wacha nishuke unieleze vizuri. Nyakwar kumbuka she was first beaten, once beaten, twice shy. So this is not news to her. Akauliza ni nini mbaya? Akamwambia huyu mwenye amekuja kwa comment section, I have evidence of a lady calling me and telling me to reach you against your friend, that your friend hakutaki mazuri na hataki gifters wao mazuri. Remember, these are people wa comment section, hawa si watu wa kucheza game. Huyu ni mtu amefikia Nyakwar. Nyakwar akamwambia iko wapi evidence? Ndio hiyo inachukuliwa na Collins. When this lady is telling the other lady, tafadhali ambia Nyakwar ni kubaya. Ile siku tulienda kwa shamba ilikuanga mimi na Cindy. Wewe unajua mimi ni rafiki ya Cindy, nilimpeleka akaendea auka. Nyakwar had all the reasons to worry because she knows who her friend is from the previous experiences. Ladies and gentlemen, when the defendant counsel comes and tell us that this is a person to ask, mtu kama anataka kurogana na amekwambia muende mkatafute nyota mara ya kwanza na ikakuwa proved ni ukweli, usikie mara ya pili anataka kukuendea, utaenda kumuuliza direct ama utaenda kuinvestigate? Nyakwar being a good friend alisema nitumie hizo evidence. Nyakwar, there is a lady called Bazenga wa Maju. She has a problem with Cindy. They were friends, all of them. Akakuwa na shida na Cindy. Cindy sijua na blackmail, sijua anafanya nini. Yeye anaambianga Nyakwar mambo ya Cindy, how they are not friends. Nyakwar akaona, let me call this Bazenga lady and tell her what I've been told, and that is what has been provided here as evidence. Nyakwar calling Bazenga akamwambia ule Cindy, because najua uko na shida na yeye, naambiwa 1 2 3, ebu sikia, ebu nikutumie evidence. Nyakwar did not give Bazenga udaku, alimpatia kile kitu ameambiwa. Akaambia Bazenga, nataka uende uinvestigate Cindy. Ukisha investigate, ukuje hata kama niko platform yangu, ukisha kunywa tu uniambie tu vizuri, Cindy. Nyakwar wachana na Cindy, nime investigate 1 2 3. In short, Nyakwar actor alikuwa anampatia the privilege of this will be your story because somebody has told me this one is against me. You understand? What did Bazenga? I think we agreed that all senior counsels speak, even their microphone. I let Bosskhan speak for all the time. Spoke so much. It's good I speak. Bazenga comes. Bazenga does not investigate. Bazenga comes and brings it online. Anakuja anasema niko na chai ya Nyakwar akiita Cindy Reborn mchawi. Which again, here inakuwa is betrayal because I gave this evidence. I wanted you to investigate because until this point, we don't know whether it is true or not. Your Honor, somebody has told you your life is at threat. Okay, somebody is talking.
Voice is ready. Perhaps you can finish, then we...
Yes, human rights defender Collins, you have to mute. The senior counsel is still talking. Thank you.
You see, so Nyakwar had all the reasons ya kutrust. Okay, Bazenga, you investigate. Bazenga decides to bring it up. I want this court to find Nyakwar innocent of kuekea Cindy chai. It's not Nyakwar who brought it first. It is the person who was told, the person who was entrusted ya kuenda kuinvestigate. Na akamwambia you bring it kwa platform yangu. It's not like she was not planning to. She was planning to, but of course, it is after evidence has been found. Why was she planning to bring it on TikTok? This is a matter of public interest. We have dealt with wachawi before. We have dealt with kukuza black before. We have dealt with watu kuwekwa kwa chupa before. We have had in those voice records big names like Auka, ikitajwa, and these are big gifters. For crying out loud, the only way that this could be discussed is in a public platform. And I don't find Nyakwar having any offense, kwa sababu once beaten, twice shy. Leo nikijua unarogananga na nikijua wewe ni mchawi, kesho rafiki yako akuja niambie wewe unataka kuniroga na najua huyo ni rafiki yako, nitaenda ni investigate. I don't see the reason why Nyakwar need to be told she's a fake friend, where she knows very true that the friend she's being told she's fake to, in the first instance she has tried to persuade her to muganga. Thank you.
Objection yatosha. Muda unatupeleka haraka sana. Your Honor, allow me na mimi nitetee client wangu Cindy Ribbon. Thank you. Your Honor, ukitazama na jicho la mbali, la kutazama mbali, Nyakwar Janeko alikuwa na shida na Cindy, na hizo shida zikaja zikaisha. Ina maana mnapokuwa mna shida na rafiki yako na shida zikamalizwa na wana TikTokers, inatakiwa ikitokea issue yoyote ile usimtafute mtu yoyote ili tugombane tena. Inatakiwa unitafute mimi muhusika, niambie ubaya wangu na uzuri wangu. Usiende kunisengenya kwa majirani huko. Kumekucha. Usiende kunisengenya kwa majirani huko. Ina maana katika hii mata iliyopo hapa, Nyakwar Janeko alikuwa bado hajahil kutokana na issue ya Cindy. Walishamalizana, wakasamehana, maisha yakaendelea. Sasa basi, saa 8 za usiku, Bazenga amelala na bwanake, ameshikia na pombe yake pembeni. Habari zinatoka Kenya mpaka Amsterdam. Your Honor, nataka uangalie urefu wa namna kupanda flight mpaka Amsterdam. Unapeleka maneno ya kumsengenya mtu ambaye ni rafiki yako, hamjakosana, na haumsengenyi kwa maneno mazuri. Ni tayari unamwakizi kwamba huyu ni mchawi, anatufanyia hivi, anatufanyia hivi. Your Honor, nataka kukumbusha kwamba haya maneno yalipoletwa kwa mtandao, Nyakwar Janeko alikuwa amebisha until Bazenga alipoleta recording. Ina maana Bazenga angelikuwa hana hizo recording za kumrekodi Nyakwar Janeko, na kuambia Your Honor, kingeli muramba saa 7 na dakika 20 usiku. Iyo chai ilimwagika kwangu Your Honor. Najua ukweli wa mambo yote. Msema kweli ni mpenzi wa Mungu. Cindy ameokoka, anampenda Bwana. Cindy ametoka mbali.
Your Honor, I want to interject.
Subiri nimalize.
You are losing focus.
Evidence played, Your Honor. Council have had more than 3 chances of speaking. They are taking all the time of talking. They are talking and talking all the time. I had not completed, but she told me to shut up. I shut up so that you can hear the audio, not for him to give another submission of 10 minutes. Can we hear the audio that this one was sent? That is why I donated.
Your Honor,
I never donated my time for senior counsel Bosskhan. I donated my time for the audio.
Microphone for 1 second.
Can we hear the audio? We have had the other audio.
Kidogo.
Kwa nini yeye alivyozungumza nimemute, lakini muda wangu
so we will give
senior counsel shut up. Siku nyamaza, uliniambia ni shut up, nika shut up tusikize audio, ukaanza tena mahubiri.
We will give
sasa tusikize audio.
We will give senior counsel Bosskhan. We will give senior counsel Bosskhan a few more minutes to complete his
Thank you so much. Thank you. Audio zinakuja, zitachezwa hapa, lakini nataka kuambia wanakotini hapa, nyinyi wote, ndugu jamaa na marafiki na majirani wote mliopo hapa, Cindy ametoka mbali sana. Cindy wa zamani sio Cindy wa sasa. Majirani mnajua. Sasa basi, ingelikuwa kuna urafiki wa aina yote between yeye na Nyakwar Janeko, Cindy ni mambo mangapi ambayo ameyapata Nyakwar lakini hajayaleta au kwenda kumsengenya? Kitu gani kilichomfanya Nyakwar kwenda kumsengenya kwa Bazenga? Na je, Bazenga singelikuwa na hizo audio, ingelikuwaje leo?
ina maana mwisho wa siku Nyakwar angemruka Bazenga kikaumana. Tutumie akili ya kuzaliwa. Msema kweli mpenzi wa Mungu. Leteni hiyo recording tusonge nalo. Muda unaenda.
Okay, can I talk one thing please?
Yaona kidogo kabla Bazenga ongee kidogo. I want to give nataka kupatia insight kidogo. Guys, senior councils tukipewa nafasi kama 3 minutes. Let's make sure that tunatumia hizo 3 minutes ndio watu wengine wa interject na wa object ndio tuweze kwenda na mpangilio. Tayari tunaanza kusuluhisha vitu ambavyo tutasikia. Tungeomba sana kwanza Collins acheze hiyo recording, alafu Githaiga agree Collins kulingana na recordings, alafu baadaye naye Bosskhan atagree Bazenga kuhusiana na hizo recordings ama vile vile kwenda.
Yes, okay. Wacha, let me correct something here please if you don't mind. Nimesikia Githaiga akisema ati kuna venye huwa tunasengenyana na Nyakwar. Mimi sisengenyanagi na Nyakwar juu mimi sina wivu na mtu yoyote. The thing was, kila kitu ilikuwa peupe kwa TikTok wakati tulikorofishana na Cindy, you know, and Nyakwar was there. Actually ilikuwa ni juu ya Nyakwar because I was on her side, you know. Alafu Cindy akakuja na stories zingine which made even my account to be away, ikachukuliwa ikakuwa banned kabisa. So mimi nilikuwa na rekodi kitu. Kwa nini nilimrecord? Juu I felt that ananitumia. Mbona nikuwe mlevi? Mbona mimi ndo niende nipasue hii chai wakati alipigia watu wengine simu? Alipigia watu wengine more than 4 people.
I'm so sorry, General Bazenga. I will take the mic and I will pause a poll because there is a question that everyone is
asking.
Okay, seems no problem.
Was Nyakwar right to record the conversation? Okay, Your Honor, take the mic, please.
Madam Prosecutor, please, itakunywa maji baridi. The poll is, was Bazenga
Yes, was right? Bazenga right? Yes, absolutely. I apologize, Your Honor. Yes, so was Bazenga right to record the conversation between herself and Nyakwar? Please, thank you.
Is that my question?
No, that is a poll, so you be quiet.
Okay.
People respond to it. Thank you. Okay, it seems as though the yes have it. It's yay for over 600 and nay for 130 something. So yay, 10 seconds left, 1 minute. Okay, so it's gonna be over 700. Okay, so over 700 members of the public believe that okay, 749 members of the public, they believe that yes, Bazenga was right to record the conversation. Mike, back to you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Madam Prosecutor, on my end imeonyesha 752 people wanasema kwamba Bazenga hakuwa na makosa ya kurecord the conversation between her and Nyakwar. So Bazenga, you are acquitted of any allegation ambayo itatokea, ambaye labda wewe ni snitch, ambaye labda ulifanya makosa, because you are a friend of you are a witness, and so we cannot hold you responsible for that. I think now we go to Collins, where Collins plays the recordings that were brought up by Nyakwar, who says it's Mary who told her the information about Cindy. And as Collins is going to play that audio, we are all going to mute. Baadaye Collins akimaliza, nataka Nyakwar unijibu swali moja. Mbona tu Bazenga mlevi, samani Bazenga, I'm just using the description alikupa. Mbona Bazenga mlevi, si Bazenga soba, Bazenga mlevi ambaye alikuwa sikizani na Cindy ndiye angekuwa mdadisi wako. Unasema ulikuwa unataka kuinvestigate the case. Mbona, why did you choose Bazenga and not just the sober Bazenga? You wanted a drunkard Bazenga to be the investigator of the witchcraft allegation that had been laid against Cindy. Atatujibu that, but right now let's hear the audio.
These are the audios for the two ladies aforementioned.
Nakusikia sasa, nakusikia.
wakati sasa sisi akaniambia sawa niko naenda ushago baada nikitoka unakumbuka akiwa ushago akisema malisema mumekea nani zile mezi zilikuwa anasema ziko na mafi.
Your Honor, I beg them to tell us who is speaking and who is responding because we don't know who is who in this audio, kindly.
Madam Nyakwar, you can tell us the audio kwa sababu wewe ndio unaijua nani alikuwa anakuambia lakini nafikiri tunajua sauti ya Nyakwar, right?
No, this is not between Nyakwar. These are two other ladies. Nyakwar said these are two other ladies talking. Okay, Nyakwar, can you explain this audio vizuri? Because I want to know
the audio is the one that Nyakwar was sent about two ladies speaking. One of the lady walikuanga wanawake wawili wakiongea. One of the lady akasema, "Hey, wacha nipigie Nyakwar, huyu rafiki ya Cindy ameniambia hivi." So those are Mary Mutanu who came and told Lady Jacqueline and the other lady who is a friend of Cindy. So that is the audio that again she sent to Bazenga as evidence of what she has been told. Yes.
Okay.
Nalisikia?
Nakusikia sasa, nakusikia.
Wakati sasa sisi akaniambia sawa niko naenda ushago baada nikitoka unakumbuka akiwa ushago akisema malisema mumekea nani zile mezi zilikuwa anasema ziko na mafi. Hiyo wakati sasa ndio mambo yangu ilikuwa imeshika na yeye kuniongelesha. So sasa wakati alirudi mambo yake ikaanza kuwa sawa, akaanza kunipigia simu. Unaona? Basi tena kwa yake anajua ni mimi tunaongea. Ile wakati alikuwa anatumia watu video ya Doni kile tu na dem akanitumia akaniambia nyeusi. Unakumbuka? So from there, mimi sasa najua kuna best mkamba mahali lakini hatuongeangi. Sasa wakati Cindy amekuja kuelezea ati na aliniambia ni manager wa Kikuyu kwa namba Kikuyu, manager ni wa Kikuyu. Akaniambia follow, akanipigia akanitumia voice note. Mambo follows. Sasa mama pale alisema ni safi, mama mali safi. Ati kuna mtu ananiambia ati niende mahali kusaidia kama nataka kusaidia. After hii mambo yake imesaidia huyu mganga anasema ni pastor. Huyu mganga anasema kwa fulani lakini anaambiwa ni kitu na kitu. Nikamwambia akaniambia sasa tuwezi wewe ni mkamba, sio nipeleke. Kaambia mimi ni mkamba yes, basi kwa tusikitu. Basi tunaweza ongezea tukianza hapo sasa.
Ukampeleka kwa mganga.
Tulianza hapo. Mary bure ongea na mtaka wangu tutaongea. Nataka kupatia story yote.
Tutaongea mchana vizuri tukishalala tu hapo.
This is the second audio.
Na nini mpaka atake kumwendea kwa mganga?
Mtu yangu anajua ni atakuwa na makosa. Mimi sina makosa yote.
Na vile huko amemsaidia yake amekuwa kimugift. Kwani waliulizana nini mpaka atake kumwendea kwa mganga?
Anataka muendee ndio ampatie nini, ndio ampatie pesa kabisa.
Wacha.
Cindy akanipigia simu hapa wakati bado ikiwa karibu na niambia ninamwambia ati ndio ngirea kwa kawira. Ati siwezi kuja kawira, umwambie wewe ni kama unataka kuendea kuangalia nguo, alafu wewe uangalie kama doni yako atukuje tutafute wanaume wanataka doni na mwadiliwa acid. Akanitumia voice note nikamwambia mimi ile kitu siwezi fanya ni kumwagia mtu acid na siwezi pigia kawira. Nikasikia kidogo nikaangalia nikaona doni yako live, nikamwambia doni yako live na kwa kwake. Hiyo mshauri unasema kwa kweli haipo kwa kawaida.
Yaani mimi sikuwahi jua ati mlikuja kukua close na Cindy hivyo mpaka yani mkafika kwanza unampeleka kwa waganga. Unakumbuka ile wakati nilikwambia uongee na Cindy na sijui nini? Hiyo wakati ndio nimtexting. Unakumbuka? Ile time akuonyeshe mambo ya tukishoka Kikuyu inatusumbuaga tukitaka kuenda Bigo.
Hiyo Bigo nikwambia uongee na yeye umwambie mimi kazi yangu anifungulie. Hiyo wakati nimtexting kwa mtu akaniambia bali na kuonanga wote manisha kidogo nyanga ukiuza. Sasa unaishi nikamwambia mimi naishi ukaniambia tutafute nyumba tukae tuanze kuuza huko. Naona ndio aliniacha.
Kwa hivyo nilikuwa nataka mwanze kuuza, msinyongeshe muuze ya kumitu watu mkilala na wao.
Sasa tunataka kuongea na sisi.
Your Honor, that is the end of the recording. So that is what Nyakwar forwarded to me. So I take the mic back to the court.
Madam Nyakwar, mbona ilikuwa tu lazima Bazenga mlevi ambaye alikuwa sikizani na Cindy ndio angefanya uchunguzi kama hii information ni ukweli ama ni uongo.
Si mambo na Bazenga mlevi. Bazenga amewahi nipigia simu. That's why nilikuwa na namba yake. Aka complain vitu za Cindy. Venye amewahi saidia Cindy sijui anamfanya nini. Ananipigia ananiongelesha but mimi sijai record Bazenga because mimi sina hizo. So nikajua acha tu nipigie Bazenga because udema anataka security ndio atoe siri. Na Bazenga amepromise hapo money can buy anything. Bazenga ameniambia hapo na Kijaluo pesa nyingi mora money can buy anything. So nitamtumia ili atoe siri. Unasikia? So nikamwambia huyu dema kisha kukuletea evidence na ile ulevi because hii maneno hata uwezi leta TikTok ukiwa sober. Ndio nilikuwa namaanisha. Unaona? Ya ukisha kunywa ulete hii kitu TikTok ulete chai. Ndio nilikuwa namaanisha hivyo. Si venye the way Bazenga anajaribu kuexplain. Bazenga pia yeye kuna pia ni kama kuna maneno zake. Because yeye mwenyewe nipigia simu akiniambia venye Cindy amemkosea heshima, sijui nini alicomplain nikajua sikumrecord but nikasema acha pia mimi ni call Bazenga nimwambia nifanyie uchunguzi. Maybe udem anataka ahamishwe ili aende mahali na mimi sina do. Bazenga akasema money can buy anything. Sasa mimi nitamuingiza box wewe usijali. Akanipea hope hivyo. Few minutes later ye records yangu ndiye alileta. So mimi sikujua hata Bazenga kumba alikuwa naye maana but mimi Kenya nilijua Bazenga alikuwa anataka kabisa. Mimi na Cindy tukosane kabisa. Ndio ilikuwa inasumbua Bazenga.
Point of correction, Your Honor, I'm sorry. The thing is, one, nilipigia Nyakwar wakati nilitumiwa video kama Cindy ananitukana kama ameambiwa na comment section ati nimemtusi, of which sijawahi tukana Cindy. Two, nilipigia Nyakwar kumwambia inakuanga hivyo wewe at least unaweza muongelesha juu ni rafiki yako, of which hiyo ilikuwa ni a very different day from me siku, you know, hiyo ikaenda hivyo. Ya pili, namba yangu nilimtumia nayo pesa, si ati nilimpigia nayo kwanza kusika anything kwake. Nilimtumia nayo pesa, si mara ya kwanza si mara ya pili. Ya nne,
kinitumia pesa save namba yako ya pesa mimi sijawahi.
It's okay, that's when I got your number. Now listen. By the time nilikuwa natoa hii story kwa Bosskhan, kuna mama alikuja, mama Mkamba, si nimesahau jina yake, mama Mkamba mwenye alikuja ndiye alianzanga hii story. You know? Mpaka watu wakasema ati anadanganya. Na mimi nikasema pana, huyu mama anasema kitu sensitive because hii information mimi nilipewa jana. Nilienda tu hapo kubackup huyo mama nikamwambia pana, kitu anasema ni ukweli. Sijui anaitwa Mbithe, sijui jina yake but ni Mkamba hivyo. So mimi nilipanda hapo, juu watu walikuwa wamemruka ati anadanganya. Na watu walimuuliza wapi evidence, not knowing that mimi nilirecord kwa nini? Mbona mimi nitumike? As much as I had problem with Cindy does not mean that nafaa kugang up wakiwa na Nyakwar ama mimi na Nyakwar tumhate. I don't do that. Na mimi
acha tu nikukatishe tu kidogo. Maneno ya kutumika acha kuongea hapa.
No,
because nilikuongelesha kama sister yangu. Acha kusema natumika. Unatumia mtu mkubwa, mama mkubwa hivi unaweza tumika na mimi.
From that audio you can listen very well kama anani coach ati we enda useme hivi. Mimi ni mtu mkubwa, sifai kutumika hivyo.
Bwana wewe ulisema money can buy anything. So pia ulikubali kununua
because because I wanted to please you to give me the info that I wanted and I noticed that you are using me. So where's the problem?
I wanted to use you to kunywa pombe na utoe siri.
Exactly. Si umeconfirm. So hapo ndo mimi ulikuwa unifix nikuwe mtu mbaya na mimi nikakuweka peupe.
Ukishakunywa wewe unaongea na
exchange na wewe.
Ukiwa mlevi unaropokanga vile unataka.
I know you are bitter because the truth is out there. That is how I work. I don't entertain.
Collins play recordings mali story ilianza. Hata watu wanakujua.
You wanted me. Mimi
I won't argue with her. Protect my
I will not argue with her.
Maybe you give each one person a mic.
The thing is, I'm gonna go straight. Mimi ilikuwa nisalitiwe kwa hii whole story, ningekuwa mtu mbaya. I don't know how to explain myself. Juu watu wangesema alikuwa mlevi ama alikuwa anadanganya. That's why I recorded this because TikTok watu rukana kabisa. And that is where my security was. Ndio isiseme ati ilikuwa. I'd rather be Judas, but mimi asiniliweke lawama. Mmesikia? From venye naongea. body language yake mnaweza
proceed beyond your honor. The case here is about Cindy and Nyakwar, and the senior counsel has said that they want to go because of time. We have another case lining up in the Kibera TikTok locals Aukas court. So please, can we please deal with the second audio? And we continue, because now when these ladies argue, they will argue until tomorrow that way. Then you can make the decision as the judge later on.
The audios Collins has played in court, they have been acknowledged. Yeah, they have a relevance, but at this moment in this court right now, I'll put them aside. Why? Because the two people in the audios are not here. So we acknowledge them because it sheds light inside this issue that we are having. But we have to move on because of the interest of time. Mi nataka nipe mtu moja microphone, and that will be Cindy. Cindy, before you come, before you say something else, nataka unijibu swali moja. Wakati Bazenga did not present this audios za Nyakwar kwako, ye alienda kwa Bosskhan akaenda akaitoa hiyo chai, and that could be understood. Vile nimeelewa alikuwa pia na issue na wewe, but it wasn't amounting to the point of ata team up with your other enemies, hata okota other enemies, atapigana fight yake na wewe individually. So at the time ulisikia hizi audio about Nyakwar, about the accusation of witchcraft, was Nyakwar your friend?
Yes, that time we had no issue. We were friends.
Thank you for clarifying that. Thank you for clarifying that. I'll give the relevance later. We proceed forward. Madam Prosecutor? Madam Prosecutor, you
Yes, I am, Your Honor. Yes, I am. So, Your Honor, do we need the presence of Bazenga still in court, or should we release her?
If she wishes to stay.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Yeah, I'm here to stay and to answer any question I'll be asked. Thank you.
Senior Counsel Bosskhan, you had something to say.
Asante sana Your Honor, kwa muda wako mzuri. Nafikiri umesikiliza audio ambazo ameleta Kolo Collins. Umesikiza kwa umakini na umesikiliza upande wa General Bazenga namna alivyoleta hizo audio. Utasikia kwa umakini kwamba hizo alizoleta Kolo ambazo zilikuwa zimepangiliwa, zimetengenezwa, hazikuwa na uhakika wote. Ilikuwa ni namna ya kumweka client wangu chini, kumvunjia heshima, kumkosea heshima na kumvunja moyo. Ukiangalia vizuri hao watu ambao walikuwa wanazungumza ni watu ambao walikuwa nao kwenye biashara ya kunyonga ya zamani. Umemsikiliza pia Cindy amesema kwamba on that time hawakuwa na shida na Nyakwar yoyote. So Your Honor, nataka uchukue muda wako ufafanue, wewe mwenye maamuzi ya mwisho. Thank you.
Counsel Zidadi, do you have anything to say?
Sasa tunaendelea kufuata hii kesi polepole. Hii inaonekana kesi kubwa, na kwa sababu ya muda tungependa utupatie uamuzi wako mwenyewe, uendelee kutupatia direction kabisa, manake tunaona hapa wote wawili kuna vile kulikuwa kunatumika unafiki na Bazenga ameingizwa katika hiyo kesi, na mtano ameingizwa hapo ndani, na kuna waganga kutoka Kambani hapo mali nitoka kabisa, na ni kwamba kwa Wakamba kwa uganga hawakosei kabisa, wanalenga ndipo. Kwa hivyo nitaregesha microphone kwako utupatie direction. Thank you.
Your Honor, if I may take the mic 1 minute and pose a question to our senior counsels representing both Cindy and Nyakwar Janeko. My question is, swali langu ni hili. Kama hii accusation ya uchawi itaendelea kutumika ili kuleta kila mmoja wao chini, how can we work towards controlling or rather ending this accusation, Your Honor? So hiyo ndio swali yenye niko nayo to the senior counsels, because this idea of witchcraft, indeed, it's very sensitive, and I feel like it is something that we need to discuss as a panel. Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I would love to notify the court that after the second submission, the defendant side, the senior counsel had the chance to react on the video, but on the other side, we have not been given that chance. So maybe before the okay. So Your Honor, let me make my submissions again. Like I said here, the case that we have here is of Cindy and Nyakwar Janeko. We are not looking of masengenyano. Let us not look at a serious case that involves someone risking his life for something like masengenyano. Ulisengenya na huyu, ulisengenya na huyu. Your Honor, my client, being a name on this TikTok app and a content creator and a good friend of Cindy Reborn, has been arrived ama ameambiwa ya kwamba maisha yako iko hatarini, na maisha yako iko hatarini kupitia kwa rafiki yako kipenzi. Akaenda akasema usianike maneno haya hapa, wacha nishuke ukuje ukanielezea. Akaambiwa ya kwamba, na ukisikiza hiyo recording, it is not from nowhere. Hiyo recording inasema huyo msichana wa Ukambani anasema vizuri. Wakati Cindy aliona ile ya pasta haifanyi kazi, akaniambia niende kwa Kitui. Sijasikia wakisema kama hayo maneno ni ya ukweli, because these are not Nyakwar's friends. These are not Nyakwar's friends. These are Cindy's friends who has come to Nyakwar. Na wakamwambia tuko na recording. Our friend, muuza wetu, na umeambiwa na Bosskhan, walikuwa wanauza kitambo. So Nyakwar had all reasons to trust the friends of Cindy. Ya kwamba alisema baada ya pasta ameenda Ukambani, na mimi aliniletea ya pasta, na kabisa pasta akakuja akasema Cindy alipeleka kuku ya black. Nyakwar has brought us stories of some crazy stories of people taking boxers kwa choo kupiga picha.
Objection.
So wait, maybe I can submit and then you give your point, your honorable Cindy Reborn. So madam nakwambia hivi, Nyakwar had all reasons to worry about her life. Nyakwar is not even a snitch of a friend, because this is not a friendship. You cannot have a friend anakuambia mwende kwa waganga mukatafute nyota, alafu kesho unaambiwa anakupangia maisha yako. Kesho unaambiwa, kesho unaambiwa anapangia maisha yako, and you call that a friend. Nyakwar is a victim of toxic friendship. Somebody calls you, somebody tells you, ana complain, anasema Cindy ananisengenya, anaambia Nyakwar Cindy ananisengenya, Cindy anafanya hivi na hivi na hivi na hivi na hivi. I do not bring it online. Anakuja, Nyakwar gets the trust, and then she calls the other girl who happens to be the general, na kuomba uweze ukainvestigate hii kesi. General investigate kesi, wacha hata kuinvestigate, she goes ahead and saying, you know, money can buy anything, tell me anything, bring them. Auka has been told. That is okay, and me I have no problem. I actually agree with the poll. Bazenga did right to record, because TikTok you have to bring evidence. She did very right to record. I only have a problem of, we agreed, I will send you the records, that's okay. We agreed, come online with evidence. The reason why Nyakwar did not come online with evidence, she wanted to know that hawa marafiki wa Cindy hawaekelei Cindy, because at the moment they had no problem, even confirmed by Cindy herself. Akasema okay, because 1, 2, 3, na mepeana reasons ya why alitrust Bazenga. The question of kulewa, we all know mlevi huongea ukweli. We all know mlevi huongea ukweli, and there is no problem. Hata mimi ukiniambia Githaiga wewe investigate, lakini ukijua ukweli hata nesa kununulia takakrum ukuje useme ukweli. Nyakwar did not frame Cindy. Hakuambia Bazenga ukuje uongee uongo kuhusu Cindy. Hakumwambia uende kwa platform yako. Alimwambia ukijua ukweli, ukijua ni mganga ulete online. If Bazenga alifanya investigation akajua sio mganga, hangeleta online. That was the argument agreement with Nyakwar. Ukishajua ni muganga, kuja nayo online because the friends have told me.
Unaongea sana.
Can they let me submit? Can I be allowed to finish my submission? Can I be protected by the court?
Umeongea sana ya kutosha. Umeongea sana. Objection inatosha.
I'm not stopping the defendant. The judge will make the judgment. It's my time to submit my submission. I refuse to be shut. I refuse to be shut. I have the mic. I have the mic. I've not been told to give it up.
You can never talk 1 hour.
Let me, I'm representing my client. I am representing my client. I will not be coached on how to represent my client.
The fact that you feel that I am born again, that's why you are coming here.
We are dealing with a case that has been here previously, ya uchawi. Tunadeal na wachawi experience, Your Honor. Your Honor, we need to understand, because before somebody has come here and confessed of Cindy kuenda kwa mchawi na kupeleka kuku ya black, and that case Nyakwar alileta. Na tukua honest, tuache kuignore hizi vitu. If your best friend unajua kabisa mnaenda naye kwa wachawi, ikeka Nyakwar at a long ahead na watu last time, tena this time tena usikia amekupeleka kwa wachawi, how utaenda we investigate? What did Nyakwar do wrong by trusting Bazenga, kumwambia Bazenga investigate and come and ask? She is my friend. If Bazenga wanted the best for Cindy, even kama hakutaka kuinvestigate, angeenda ambie Cindy, Nyakwar ameniambia wapi. But because she wanted to run with the story, she brought it publicly, and my client has said it rightly, that Bazenga herself has interest of breaking their friendship, and that is why she brought objection. No, Your Honor, am I not allowed to speak? Bosskhan, let somebody speak. I have not stopped you from speaking. I have not stopped you from speaking. The court will decide whether I'm lying. Bosskhan, you want to harass me? I will not let it happen. Bosskhan, senior counsel, you want to harass me?
Hapana, wangu hawezi.
Nani amekukataza Bosskhan kuongea? Nani amekukataza? Why you stopping me? Why don't you want me to tell people the truth, Bosskhan?
Hapana.
Wacha niongee. You are wasting time. You are wasting time. You are wasting time.
Anamchafua client.
Wacha jaji amue. Wacha jaji amue. Ulituambia macho yako
umeongea sana.
Wacha jaji amue. Wacha jaji amue, Bosskhan.
Muda unatosha, unatupotezea muda.
Blaming on the innocent. We are speaking about a case that somebody has bewitched TikTokers, Madam Speaker. Madam, Your Honor, this...
Next.
We are not
Your Honor, I am asking.
Somebody has
personally, I
wasted my time.
Why
is nobody muting me, and that is totally wrong? Why is Bosskhan taking the mic from me?
Can the two, is it okay for the two counsels to approach the bench? Is that okay?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
The office of the prosecution protected Bosskhan when I stopped him. Can the office of the prosecution not be biased and also give me my minutes? Can I even be given a minute to complete honorably without being stopped? Can't I be given the chance? You can also be Bosskhan. You are a senior counsel. You went to law school. Can I be allowed to speak and finish honorably, just like Bosskhan was allowed? Your Honor, my victim my client is a victim of a toxic friendship, a friendship where you trust somebody, records you, despite of them also speaking about Cindy. But Nyakwar, being the woman she is and knowing the friendship, she never told Cindy, she never recorded. But somebody who wanted to run with this story in public, alichukua akadanganyana ata investigate. Na ndio maana I understand the reason why Nyakwar akisema ukilewa leta hiyo story, because mulevi huongea ukweli. Nyakwar had no intention of hurting Cindy. She had the intentions of saving the entire TikTok. She had the intentions of saving Auka. She had the intentions of saving our watu wote wametajwa kwa hiyo video. She had the intention of saving the public. Lakini somebody brought it even before I investigate. If it was investigated ikapatikana ni uongo, tungekuwa tunaongea story ingine.
To look stupid.
Never investigated, and this court
you
may
wanted
never
me
get
to look
know
stupid, right?
whether it was
You
true.
wanted
People may never get to know whether it was true that Cindy went kwa mchawi. People may never get to know because this story was brought half-baked. Thank you.
Thank you so much for summarizing that. Thank you so much. Can we have a court decorum? Please summarize it, put it short and precise so that we are able to get to the root of this matter. Twende nyumbani tukiwa tumeridhika. Right about now, the microphone is with Cindy. Ama Bosskhan, the representative.
Niko hapa. Thank you. Asante sana Your Honor. Naomba tukichukua mic tupewe muda wa dakika moja. Tusiongee kama tuko kanisani tunahubiria kondoo ambazo zimepotea njia. Mtu anachukua mic anaongea mpaka mizimu kaburini inafufuka. Hatujapenda kabisa. Tuna mambo mengi ya kufanya, tusipotezeane muda.
Submission, wachana na senior counsel, peana point zako. Wewe ukitaka kuongea dakika 10 ongea.
Lazima nikukanyege kidogo mambo yaende. Your Honor, mambo ni mengi, masani machache, siwezi kukubali kuona client wangu anachafuliwa jina. Narudia tena, tazama na jicho la mbali, najua umevaa miwani unaona mbali. Cindy alikuwa mbali na mambo yote, alikuwa amesharudiana urafiki na Nyakwar Janeko. Sikuona haja ya mambo yaliyofanyika chini ya maji. Nyakwar Janeko akimbie kimbiki mpaka Amsterdam, amtafute Bazenga, aanze kumwambia huo umbea na masengenyo ambayo yalikuwa na siri nyingi ndani mwake, ni kama accusation. Hayo si masengenyo, na anamwambia inabidi ulewe ndo ulete chai kwa mtandao. Hiyo ni namna unaambiwa kibiriti kimoja kikiwaka vina uwezo wa kuwaka vyote. Kwa nini amwambie mwenzake alewe ndio alete chai? Na kwa nini kama kweli umesikia audio ambazo Kolo amezileta hapa Your Honor, ni mambo ambayo yametengenezwa, it's cooked, zimetengenezwa, hakuna ushahidi wa aina yoyote. Ingelikuwa ni rafiki mwema alitakiwa kumfuata Cindy. Hawa wadada ambao ulikuwa unanyongeshana nao zamani wameniletea umbea, lakini sijui kweli ni upi. Ukitazama hakuna evidence yoyote. Your Honor, chukua mic, mimi nisiongee sana. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Senior Counsel Bosskhan, for keeping it short and precise. Cindy, you have the microphone. Please, I'd love you to say, oh yeah, before Cindy takes the microphone, this court recognized the presence of Senior Counsel Prince Mwiti, who has just joined the bar, and would love to understand.
Your Honor, that's a fake Prince Mwiti. So people, please, before you, as you write up Mwiti, muna verify kwanza ni account yake. That's a fake Mwiti. Just like the problem of using the same names. You see, using the same names confusing even the court. Thank you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, sorry about that. Please, moderators, be kind to regulate that. Microphone to you, Cindy.
Your Honor, since that tea was bought, because I was born again and I didn't want, yani wacha niseme Kiswahili, since hiyo chai ilikuja, but mimi nilireborn. I didn't even sikufungua live nianze kucharazana na watu. Mimi niliachia tu Mungu. Juu mimi sitaki kurudi mbali. Yeah, I don't want to go back into my past. People since I born again wanataka kuniletea maneno ili they want to tempt my faith, that since unajua chai ya last month hiyo ya uganga hiyo ya kuku nilicharazana sana mimi Cindy, nilicharazana, but this one I want to show people that I am born again and I don't nastaki maneno ingine. So venye hiyo chai ilikuja siku reply anything, meaning I am born again and I will be born again like that, and I will never go to my past. That story, people knows me na wanajua marafiki yangu. Nikikuwa na rafiki na kuja na letanga kwa kamera, au wenye tulikuwa tunanyonga nao kitambo wameona mimi ni born again, wanataka kuni trust image juu nimeacha kunyonga, wao wamebaki kwa kunyonga. So wamecook story wakaambia Nyakwar, and Nyakwar believe. She believed. Wao wamenyonga, wamebaki kwa kunyonga. Mi Mungu ameniinua juu kidogo, nimeachana na mambo ya kunyonga. Au wawili Hao wawili wamebaki kwa kunyonga, sawa, wanataka watu wanichukie nirudi kwa kunyonga, but Mungu na mimi sitawahi rudi kunyonga tena. I will not go back in Jesus name. Na kuna siku nitacharazana na mtu. That is my microphone.
We take a moment, of course, to recognize the emotions that has just entered the building. Cindy apewe handkerchief. Bosskhan, ambaye unajua client wako mpaka chini ya kitanda, unaweza ukampelekea ambulance moja kwa moja.
We told you. Asante sana Your Honor. Hakuna we told you. Naomba ukae kimya, mahubiri ni baadaye. Cindy, client wangu, pole sana. Najua umetoka mbali sana, umepitia mishale, umepitia makubwa zaidi mpaka hapo ulipo. Umeokoka, Yesu ni Bwana. Chukua kitambaa cheupe, jifute machozi kwa umbali, kunywa maji baridi, shushia na koka kidogo. Tukutane baadaye baada ya ushindi. Thank you.
Where do I start with this court? I think we are heading to the last sessions of this court proceeding. And I'm just, as it continues, I'm just writing my ruling. But ningependa kupea mic kwa the panelists who have just joined us. We have the Don, we have Collins. We would love to hear your insights in this case. And the council as well, as this goes on, as the mic is being passed from Don King to Collins, the council sitting here and also the Madam Prosecutor advise this court kama kuna any other claims or charges between the two defendants or the state. And then all of us are going to be preparing our final remarks so that after that we can give the ruling about this case. Don King, mic kwako.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Your Honor. As I take the microphone, I'm also a senior counsel of Nyakwar, but I'm not here to give my submission, but only to give my observation. I think with all fairness, this is a court of law, and a court of law is based with fairness. So I think it wasn't right for my colleague Githaiga having the time to address the panel while giving his submission, while defending his client. He was not given time. While giving his submission, he kept on being interrupted, and he didn't even finish giving his submission, my ladyship. So I think that was not fair. So I kindly and humbly request you to be protecting the panel, especially when a counsel is given the mic to protect his client. That's my observation, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Taken into consideration. That has been taken into consideration. Of course, we have the other sit down where we give our final remarks. And personally, I felt that the submission Senior Counsel Githaiga was giving would have been better if it was in the final remarks, because he was explanatory. And his statements were self-explanatory, and we could see he was trying to head legally. That can come in. I don't know if Senior Counsel Githaiga is able to combine everything he feels is left out with his final remarks.
Yes, Your Honor, I'll combine them with the final remarks. I accept, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So the mic is at Collins. Collins, would you like to say something?
Your Honor, I don't have much to point out at this juncture. I'm happy with the proceedings, and as a human rights activist, mine is to see everybody enjoying and being neutral at the end of the day. Guys, we still need the two. We need Cindy. Without TikTok, without Cindy cannot be TikTok. The same way TikTok without Nyakwar Janeko cannot be TikTok. So at the end of the day, I pray for court to give us a reasonable judgment, and to pray for peace among the two. Thank you.
Madam Prosecutor, thank you so much, senior human rights activist now, Mr. Collins, for that insight and that advice to the court. Madam Prosecutor, Is there any other claims we have not touched on?
Not at all, Your Honor. The main issue that we as the community, East African community, on this in this forum wanted to know was how we would make sure this allegation of witchcraft would be squashed once and for all, so that each of the ladies can continue their lives on this app without somebody looking over their shoulders and thinking, oh, did I give that lion because, oh, somebody went whatever. You know, we want that kind of clarity, and we want to know that the way that we are expressing love to each other is through going into our pockets and blessing each other as well. So even on this forum right now, Your Honor, if someone feels the need to show Cindy love or Nyakwar love, you are at liberty to do so. You can do so in any way you want. It does not mean that they used witchcraft on you. Your Honor, the issue of witchcraft is the one we are here for, and therefore we are happy with the proceedings so far. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you so much for that directive, and of course I appreciate you clarifying that, because for a moment there I thought there was more than what is that appearing on the screen. Thank you so much, whatever it was. Sorry about that diversion.
That is an expression of love, Your Honor. That is a big gift. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Mic over to Madam Nyakwar. Madam Nyakwar, I start with you. Because I'd love you to say something before your defense counsel, senior counsel Githaiga, explains. And I want to plead the senior counsel for Cindy, allow Mr. Githaiga some time to submit and finalize. I want him to speak it off his chest, everything, because I'm also looking at the directive of his argument. Where are they heading to? It is affecting and it's playing a major role on my ruling, and it's important for me to hear him, as well as not undermining what Senior Counsel Bosskhan has to say about his client Cindy. I think client amepelekwa, health is important, amepelekwa ICU to be treated kidogo, kuna emotions zimekuja, and then apia mwenyewe atasema something. But before that, Madam Nyakwar, please take the mic. You have been here, umesikia kila kitu, umesikiza records, umeleta evidence yako, umejieleza. What more do you have to say? How do you feel right now? Nataka tu hizo hisia pia. Tumeona client analia huku, client wa Bosskhan, client wa Senior Counsel Githaiga tulikuwa tumeelezewa anaweza akafaint ama anaweza akawa amekosa pumzi. Madam Nyakwar, how do you feel?
Mi si feel vibaya because si amesema hizi vitu maybe alikuwa anafanya because kuna hata ngine nilisahau, but amesema alipata Mungu na ameokoka. Kuna hata siku, she's my friend, amai kuja kwa bafu yangu na kapiga mpaka ngoza zangu picha, but ali apologize kwangu na amesema ya ameokoka. Sindi kama umeokoka, mimi sina ubaya na wewe. Kama kuna mali tulipitiana, I'm asking for forgiveness. Kama nilikukosea unisamehe. Hivyo tu ndo naweza sema.
Sorry, please, whoever wanted to speak, Madam Nyakwar, the mic is still on you. Madam Nyakwar, I want to ask you a simple question.
Yeah.
And this is now me leaving kidogo. This is now leaving the legal practice that we are portraying here. Kuna chuki ukonayo ama wivu ukonayo against Cindy?
Cindy hata all the time anambianga watu, amujuangi kwa nini napendanga Nyakwar. Anatumianga hiyo word sana. Hata kuna siku aliambia watu, amujuangi mbona napendanga Nyakwar, but watu wajui. I'm advisor to Cindy, nilikuwa nimechukua tu kama sister yangu. Cindy nimemwambia vitu mingi, anajua. Na mimi mahali nilikuwa naweza meet Cindy ni kwa club ama mali kuna sherehe ama children home, na the only thing mimi nilikuwa naweza kuongea na Cindy's only advice like my sister. Nilikuwa nimempenda by the way, namwambia usifanye hivi, Cindy tusifanye hivi, na mcontrol all the time, hata naweza waambia nilikuwa nimempenda kama my sister. Cindy usifanye hii, hata Cindy anaweza waambia platform yangu ndiyo aligiftiwa ya kwanza around, gift ya kwanza alipata kwangu. Sina chuki na Cindy. Cindy hata ni ule anajua, hata alikuwa akinipigia simu na muaccess. Cindy ni ule anajua hata akiniomba kitu siwezi mnyima, mumuulize hapa. Na all the time hata alikuanga analia akiomba msamaha na niambia Nyakwar, please forgive me. Nyinyi watu amjui mali Nyakwar amenitoa. Alikuwa anasemanga. But I thank God amepata Mungu, ameokoka. Cindy mimi sina chuki na wewe. Vitu zote maybe ulikuwa nafanya out of kukosa kupata Mungu. Hata vile ulipuja na mimi by the way I don't know the house of Cindy, but mimi ile pendo nilipea Cindy. Cindy alikuwa anakuja kwangu all the time, anakuja ana vibe na watoi wangu, but mimi sijui nyumba ya Cindy. Paka hata hiyo siku yenye alipiga sibari zangu picha, nikamuuliza mbona ulifanya hivyo, but aliniambia reason, akaniambia please forgive me. Cindy, sina maneno na wewe, I take you like my sister. Kama kuna maneno, please forgive me. Mimi nisamee kama nimekukosea, please. Please. Story ishi hivyo. Sijakushikia, sina chuki, and that's why nilikuwa ninakuguide like my sister. Sina chuki na wewe kabisa. Sina. Hata sasa nikikupata umepigwa kando ya barabara nitakusaidia, na wewe ukinipata tu nisaidie. Nile tu friendship ikue tu in a distance, but anything Cindy hatu silale njaa. Kama uko na shida hata ya food ama niko nayo naweza kukuomba, but nile ubeste tu ndio tuweke tu mbali. Tuweke tu ile friend ile ya kumeet kufanya nini, hiyo tuweke mbali. Tukue tu friends in TikTok. Thank you.
Your Honor, may I make a request to the court? I need one box to be left, my dears, for the sponsors of our court, tafadhali. So if at all in future, please let us make sure we have one box just for any of our sponsors can come back and give their opinion. Thank you so much. Be blessed, Your Honor.
That request has been granted, Madam Prosecutor. We failed to do something for Nyakwar after she spoke. As I always like to say in this court, we appreciate maturity. That does not anyway influence my ruling. But when I recognize maturity and remorse, I'd love you, Madam Prosecutor, to give us the sound of clap. Because you can see even from the people in the courtroom via comment section, they are happy with what has been said and what Madam Nyakwar just expressed. I think hizi ni maneno zimekuwa na ugumu kutoka kwa roho.
I agree, Your Honor, I agree.
Kutoka. Let's appreciate that. Let's appreciate that, because I thought we were going to force it out, but imetoka. Regardless, it does not affect my ruling. But we've heard from Madam Nyakwar. I think it is only fair to finish with one side, and then we go to the other side. So right now, I'm going to give Senior Counsel Githaiga the microphone for his prolonged submission, suspended submission.
It's just a minute, Your Honor. I promise not to take the time of the court. It's just a minute. It's not it won't be a prolonged submission. So, Your Honor, as I conclude this case, Your Honor, my client, the cases that she's being accused of are not true. She is innocent. She has proven beyond reasonable doubt previously and now that she has not been involved in any way in witchcraft. She is being accused of betraying the friend by going and talking to another friend. My client is an example of once bitten, twice shy. I am not putting the blame on Cindy. It might be the friends, and Cindy says it well, that hawa ni watu tulikuanga tunanyonga nao kitambo. Hawa watu ambao walikuwa wananyonga nao kitambo, wakaenda wakampoison Nyakwar. Nyakwar na yeye, as a good friend, I would commend her for that because she never brought it the first time. Yeye alisema, maana najua hii maneno inaweza kuwa ukweli, wacha investigatiwe. Again, another friend brought and tore the friendship kabisa. Kwa hivyo mimi naona marafiki, wale marafiki wa kwanza kama waliekelea Cindy, that one was the first trigger of this conflict, because if those people never went, I remember it was just 2 days, I guess 2 days after we were celebrating Cindy's birthday. So if these people never told lies to Nyakwar Janeko about uchawi, then haingefika hapo. And they used uchawi because they knew that Nyakwar would believe. If this other lady ambaye ameambiwa investigate, kama ange investigate, akuje na ukweli, of course angeona ni uongo. Angeambia Nyakwar, hiyo mambo yote nime investigate, nimeona ni uongo. Let it end there, because Nyakwar was not willing to bring it unless it is ukweli ailete public because of the people involved na watu wote kwa TikTok wakuja wasolve. So mimi na find that they actually trusted the wrong friends and they put their trust in wrong friendships, because you see, after the case was brought on TikTok, again the victim, again Nyakwar had to be blamed, because why did you tell her? Why did you inform her? If Nyakwar knew that she would bring it prematurely on TikTok, she would not have told her. Ladies and gentlemen, these two, when Bosskhan, why does Bosskhan have to stop me every time? Is it that she can't hear English? Is it my mistake?
The problem,
I only need the court, the judge to understand my submission. I don't need Bosskhan to understand it. I only need the judge to understand my submission.
You repeat yourself every single time.
It's okay, you're also repeating yourself, Bosskhan. You've also repeated yourself 1,000 times, just like I've not told you. Just like I've not told you, Bosskhan, could you please let me put my submission? I have been given the mic. The judge herself has expressed that, can you please let Githaiga complete? Don't be people. I am not swayed by Madamano. I adamana myself. So I was completing by saying this. When Cindy came here and described Nyakwar, she described Nyakwar as an ex-girlfriend, a friend who they trust, and a friend who they have been friends for very long. I also want to recognize the presence of the brother of Cindy, who you can see he is gifting Cindy and he is gifting Nyakwar, showing that even at the family level, these are friends. But because of TikTok, because of influence, and we said it here, you saw even before this case started. Before this case started, there was gatekeeping, trying to make sure that these two never meet. When Nyakwar came and she said, the way I submitted my case on the girl in Maju, I wanted it to be peaceful, but there was an intention of dividing them. I want this court to actually find, because they are two co-accused. I ask this court to find them not guilty of the mistakes they have been accused, because beyond reasonable doubt, we have proven that we did not bring the case online. We have proven we had the reason to bring the case, and Cindy has explained and where the story came from, and actually acknowledged that amerudia Mungu na wale walikuwa marafiki wake wa kitambo. Thank you very much. And mimi siabiagwi next. Utaka hapo comment section. Thank you very much.
Your Honor, allow me to take the mic, please, if possible. Thank you so much. Majirani, mambo ni mengi. Your Honor, ukitazama na kuambia mkuki kwa nguruwe kwa binadamu ni mchungu. Ukitazama senior counsel ambaye ni mtetezi wa Nyakwar Janeko ameachwa kwenye mataa mchana saa 6 kabisa. Yeye hajui mchezo unavyoenda, huu ni mchezo wa ndani. Waswahili wanasema usimwache mbachao kwa msala upitao. Ikiwa klienti wake ameamua kusema I'm so sorry, ina maana tayari lawyer kama mtetezi wake aka Githaiga Githaiga umeachwa kwenye mataa kwa sababu guilty imekuwa guilty. Tunachokitaka hapa ni amani na maisha yaendelee. So mambo ya kujirudia mara kwa mara haitokufikisha mahali ikiwa client wako ameshasema so sorry. Thank you. Na Yoona, nikimalizia kabisa, subiri kwanza. Nipe mic, umeongea masaa 10. Umeongea masaa 10. Yoona, the court can find her guilty. Yoona, navamiwa.
Somebody, the court recognized her. Wewe ni nini unataka tena kuibisha? The court recognized the maturity. That is what we are here for. She never said she's guilty. She said she's remorseful.
Protect my time, please. Your Honor, protect my time, please.
Samuel Githaiga, we gave you the and
thank you so much, Your Honor. Tumeshinda hii kesi asubuhi, kwa kuwa yeye mwenyewe ameomba samahani. Inaonyesha ni kiasi gani ameona haya mambo yaishe. Sasa lawyer, kama haujalipwa na client wako, tukuelekeze namna kunavyoenda. Huu ni mchezo wa ndani. Na Yoona, ni kuombe kwamba client wangu amesema baada ya kutoa maamuzi unipatie niweze kumwekea nyimbo yake pendwa tukishuka. Thank you. Chukua mic.
Can I add, Your Honor?
And Your Honor, I also request to go next after the person who's gonna take the mic. Thank you.
Okay, one. Your Honor, I didn't go to school very well for English because I went past the school, so I will use the language that I understand. Ya kwanza, maneno haya ya kusengenya si mageni kwetu, na hapa hakuna mtu hajawahi sengenyana. So kwa kuenda kuambia mtu kitu fulani, sioni makosa yoyote, sababu hata mimi ukiniona hapa nitapiga simu niongea kuhusu Githaiga, nitaongea kuhusu Bosskhan, nitaongea kuhusu mtu fulani, hata yule rafiki yetu wa kawaida. Hii ni jambo la kawaida. Haya, kwa hivyo kama Nyakwari uliomba msamaha kwa sababu ya kwenda kusengenya, sioni haja kabisa ya kuomba msamaha kwa sababu kusengenyana ni kawaida. Ingawaje kidogo ungeenda umuongeleze Cindy kama kulikuwa na jambo lolote, but hiyo ni hali ya kawaida. Ya pili, I think this court is jakuwa fair to Cindy because, and I want you to note down, next time wakati tunakuja kwa kesi kama hii, weka kitu inaitwa timer. Let it be 2 minutes, 2 minutes. There's no way Your Honor, you allow Githaiga to talk 1 hour in this court mpaka watu wanakuwa wanachanganyikiwa hapa sasa, wanashindwa like what is it. This court haijakuwa fair kwa client wa Cindy, yani kwa yule mtetezi ambaye ni Bosskhan anayemtetea Cindy, sababu Githaiga has taken much time kila kitu na court imekuwa ikimtetea.
Senior counsel official, yeah. In whatever Githaiga, in whatever senior counsel Githaiga said in this court, I stated it very well. Ina effect ama ina kubwa sana with the ruling I'll give at the end of this case. And there was relevance for me to allow him to stay for long because if I wait in the ruling, I'll be able to understand mbona. I'll be able to explain mbona. But for now, whatever transpired, I just feel that hikuwa kubaya. Trust you me, I'm a fair judge. This court has integrity and it will all make sense at the end of the ruling. Thank you.
I continue.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Senior counsel.
The last thing, ningeomba koti hii imchukulia hatua kali Bazenga, sababu it's high time pia tulete kesi ya kuweka siri. If someone comes to discuss anything that is very private with you, please tujifunze kuweka. Ingine unakuja unaanika mtu sio poa sana, sababu kama saa hii Nyakwar ako na mchezo mbeleni, lakini imeletwa mambo kama hii, na ni njia moja pia ya kumpaka matope ama kupaka Cindy matope, kwa sababu mambo hii maneno ya kusema eti alienda kudiscuss alafu unakuja unaleta mbeleni ya ine ya kusema ya ine.
I'm going to ask you to withdraw that. You will finish in a minute here, Mr. Chicha. But I think that is such a huge allegation that you've made in front of the court, that the intention here was to paka Nyakwar matope ili tumwaribie match yake yenye nakuja. That is very wrong.
Your Honor, I beg to withdraw that statement.
Thank you, because this court has nothing but respect toward Nyakwar. Thank you very much.
I beg to withdraw that for peace to reign. Yane, Cindy, not judge people according to their past. Na ningependa kudhibitisha kwa koti hii, kwa mbele ya koti, kuwa ile statement bado Nyakwari amesema kuwa kama umempata Mungu basi ni sawa. Kumaanisha Nyakwari pia ameamini kuwa Cindy amekuwa kwa upande ya uchawi, sababu unaposema kama saa hii umempata Mungu, kumaanisha alikuwa pale kwa uchawi. Kwa hivyo ni kitu ambayo Nyakwari pia ako na uhakika. Na Cindy, si vizuri guys kujaji mtu na pasi yake.
I'm sorry, I find some of the utterances very disturbing, but anyway, I will mute. I don't know whether the senior counsels want to interject, because I find them very, but then the way that you're making, they're very accusatory, you know. It's almost as though you're accusing.
And maybe the senior counsel can present submission without referring to the submission of Mike or that of the second defendant. Just submit your submission. He's a counsel, a friend of the court. He can submit his submission without necessarily to what my client submitted or the other defendant. Maybe that would be better.
Okay, thank you.
Kindly, my lordship, do not forget that I also need to submit mine. Submission.
Okay. Thank you. So, Cindy, we all know, Your Honor, Cindy ni mtu ameokoka na Cindy amemkubali Mungu. Kila mtu ako na pasi yake, na kwa sahii amemkubali Mungu, na nafurahia sana vile jinsi Cindy ameweza kujieleza, akasema kweli kwa sahii sitaki kurudi mtego ya kurudishana maneno. Ni kumaanisha kweli rafiki yetu hapa Cindy kuwa amemkubali Mungu na yuko tayari, kwa kumaanisha yeye ni msafi peupe. Yule wa kusema huyo wa katikati, unaweza pia uende remove watu wa kwenu, utoe wa katikati. Mwenye unaniandikia hapa comment section, tafuta watu wa kwenu. Bloody fool. Nimeshuka.
My lordship, when it's okay, kindly let me know if I can take the mic. Thank you.
Yeah, you can take the mic, but before that, nampa onyo sana, tena onyo kali. Sometimes senior counsel official Chicha, is it Chicha? Yeah. Sometimes comment section wachana na hao. They also contribute and they make remarks that are not so friendly. Please don't allow your emotions to take over you when you're delivering.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, but this person, I don't know kama nilisongeza shamba kwao. She keeps this on my neck. She has something. If Your Honor, please can you ask that person if she wants to talk to me directly, she stops going through the corners.
Who is the person? Who is the person?
I don't know. No matter if
the person is not in court. The person is in the comment section, not in court.
In the guest.
Yes.
In court. Yeah.
It's not in the guest, so no.
I too have been told so many things, but I just keep on ignoring. And none of us are moderators to do anything.
Hata mimi nimeitwa maiti kwa comment section. Please, we just, it's up to us. It's no longer about the comment section. It's up to us because it depends with the mindset of someone. We have so many academic dwarfs that walk around our home. So just ignore that. Of course, on behalf of the person, we apologize. You seemed pissed off. Kunywa maji baridi, osha moyo, tulia, tuendelee na kesi. Sindio? Lioness, you have...
May I take the mic before Lioness, please? May I take the mic? Thank you very much. Now, we recognize the importance of the comment section, and we do respect the comment section fully. We often have a few stray a few strays on the comment section who will come and write things that don't make sense. However, comment section, I will just do a very quick poll. The question is it Tano Tena comment section? Is it Tano's Tena or no? Yeah, we want the comment section to be engaged, to feel like they belong to as well in the court, and they are part of the proceedings, and that is why we keep putting the polls, we keep engaging, so comment section, feel at home. Is it Tano Tena or are you being disqualified?
What is it about Tano Tena? Maybe you can explain to us, the office of the prosecutor. What about Tano Tena?
Okay, so we want the comment section.
Which side yes, which side no?
Okay, so the side of yes is red. Is it okay for the comment section to participate in the proceedings? Yes on the red, no on the blue. Yeah, so we are just making sure that the comment section is part and parcel of the court. If we see a few strays in the comment section, we will merely mute them. However, we recognize the importance of the comment section. Keep coming, guys. We need you. Thank you. That's 553. Thank you so much. The comment section joins fully the court of law. Thank you very much, Your Honor. I'll give the mic back to Lioness V. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Madam Prosecutor, Your Lordship, and my senior counsel. Wow, I don't know really where to start. Okay, I do know, but yeah, there's too much that has been talked. I would just like to know where, how many minutes I'll be given so that I can try and stay in between the minutes. My Lordship, if you may, or the prosecutor, thank you. I just wanted to know like how many minutes I could be given.
Oh, it's only, I think it's about 2 minutes, Senior Counsel, Lioness.
Madam Prosecutor, we are, because there is interest of time, yes, but as well as I'm still writing my ruling.
Yes.
On your own. And then pass the mic to, because it's only Senior Counsel Zidadi and maybe Cindy and whoever would love to say final remarks before I come in. So take your time, but be short and precise.
Thank you. Thank you. So I'm a friend of this court today. I'm acting as a friend of this court. And so I'm not siding either with Cindy or Nyakwar. However, these are two young ladies that I've met, not so frequently in this platform, but I've interacted with them, and more so with Nyakwar. I've interacted with her in a matter of, few times. These two young ladies have been friends, as we've seen, for quite a minute. And they've actually even shared occasions on our public platforms. We've seen them. Somehow they've visited even each other's homes. And so, to say the least, they have been friends. People can gossip, and it is allowed. It's allowed. People gossip, but that's not the point. However, you can gossip, but when you hear a friend telling you that the other friend was saying that atakupeleka kwa mganga or something like that, of course it will raise an eyebrows. It will scare you. So what am I trying to say? I mean, for Nyakwar to try and go to Bazenga and try to, get to know the truth about the hearsay or about the grapevine which was going on, I think it was in order for me, Madam Bazenga, to record her so that asirukwe somehow pia. I think it's not a good thing to record, but I think it's also in order, because kama angekuwa na recording tungesema ni story ya jaba. My honor, my lordship, these two young women, because they are friends, they do mboka in this TikTok. Please, Don, could you please cancel Don, mute your microphone, please. These two young ladies, they have so many, they have quite a number of things in common. They play mboka, they are friends, they share gifters, my lordship. Need I remind you? So when we hear that someone has taken the other, or someone has taken a gifter kwa mganga so that they can get more gifts, Your Honor, that, I'm doing my submission, please, that shocks most of us, I being included, because I know I am a gifter, and this thing puzzled us all. Like, we got shocked and we were like, so could it be because we are giving all these clients? Inaweza kuwa kuna mtu ametuweka mahali kwa chupa, you know, there's that you know, that when you change the card, inaweza kuwa fulani ama fulani. Not that I am their gifters, no, I am not their gifters, Your Honor, but now I'm talking as a gifter. This thing touched back to the home ground, you know, ile inakuguza mpaka nyumbani. That was not our, haikuwa inatupreachiwa sisi, lakini ilitupata. It's like when the preacher is preaching, una feel as if that someone was yours. And so, yeah, things were, and we all know the wave of gifting started becoming different after the whole saga. I'm not here to judge.
Your Honor, objection, please. Objection, please. Objection. Your Honor, take time.
It is not correct to be objected.
Objection, please.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Give me. Okay. Give me more to
kama kweli objection, please. Kama kweli tumekubaliana comment section pia ni kusema mualau pia mtazame maoni yao. Tumechoka. Kwa mfano, tangu tumeingia hapa, mimi niko kazini mara na mute narudi hivi muda wangu
wakati. The more you're talking, the more you're taking my time.
Tumechoka.
Okay, 2 more minutes.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Senior Counsel Bosskhan. Thank you. So anyway, I'll just cut it to the chase. Wow. Yeah, so anyway, to just cut it to the chase, I'll just say that let us just live in harmony. And it's true, once bitten, twice shy, when they say. And it may be the stories which were coming from the 2 other ladies who supposedly or hypothetically were nyongaring with Cindy. They may have cooked that issue and came and gave it to Bazenga, and then and then they gave it to Nyakwar, and then Nyakwar to Bazenga, and then it came out. It may have been so. It may have been cooked. It may have not been cooked. However, it may have been just a grapevine or just melodies. But let's just live in harmony, and let's try to be each brother's keeper, because we need each other. But please, let us not go to the extent of going to those wagangas and doing things so that we can get gifts. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Lioness. I think I'll take the mic because again, it's the speculation.
Yes.
That speculation is what we are here to debunk. The idea that this young lady called Cindy went to Waganga. We really are here trying to debunk it because again,
that's why I said hypothetically.
Yeah, absolutely. You made a very good statement. Let me just circle back to it, and as we did say on Clubhouse many years ago, when we were stuck on lockdown, we used to say, let me piggyback on what you've said. Now you've spoken about, how that allegation affected your gifting as a gifter. That is actually the reason why we wanted to explore some of these things, because we do know that these young people,
do need gifters. Cindy Reborn, she needs gifters. Nyakwar Neko needs gifters. These are very good and very talented content creators, and they rely on the generosity of gifters also to earn a living. So we hope that the court will help us today so that moving forward we will not have such allegations of mumeendewa kwa waganga ndio sababu mnapeana lions. I hope the court will help us on that. Thank you, Senior Counsel Lioness. Your Honor, I don't know who needs the mic after this. Which order did you say?
It's mine, I think.
Who is talking?
Me, please.
All right, Senior Counsel Bosskhan. After, let me just give an order. After Senior Counsel Bosskhan will talk, Senior Counsel Githaiga, you're done, right? I think Githaiga is
I'm in agreement. I'm done. I'm just in agreement with everybody. Kama Sidi ameokoka, ametoka huko, sisi hatuna shida, we are moving. Thank you.
Exactly.
So after Senior Counsel Bosskhan, the mic goes to after the mic from Bosskhan, the mic will go to the Dawn, and then it goes to Zidadi, and then it goes to Cindy, and we're done.
Okay, thank you so much, Your Honor. Narudia tena, naomba muangalie comment section always wanachokiandika, kwa sababu bila wao sisi si chochote si lolote. Msipuuze maoni yao, kwa sababu tunatumia muda mwingi sana. Kwa mfano
wanaandika ruling.
Yeah, Senior Counsel Bosskhan, wanaandika ruling. You can see the judge writing. So she is also now ready.
Wait, my time please. Nasema hivi, tuwasikilize hawa comment section always, kwa sababu sometimes pia wanachoka. Story muda unakuwa ni mwingi. Kwa mfano hivi mimi nikifukuzwa kazi leo, hakuna atakayenibeba kulisha watoto wangu hapa. Sasa basi, kuanzia kesho kama inawezekana, Your Honor, kuna kitu kinaitwa timer. Mtumie timer watu kuzungumza dakika moja, mbili inatosha, ili tufocus na maisha mengine, kwa sababu Cindy
umekuja kotini umechelewa. Pia hii muda ndio inachokesha watu. Because sasa
imagine, can you imagine, he came the last person kuharakisha. I'm working. Na ulichelewa saa 2 ulikuja saa 4. Tumekaa hapa tumekungojea wewe. Ulikuja hapa after 4 hours, tumekaa hapa tumekungojea na huyu.
Hakuna kunivamia hapa. Nisikae kimya mkanivamia, hapana. Nimerudia tena, my honor, ni kwamba comment section always unapoandika, make sure unawaangalia, unawatazama wanachokiandika. Ukiona wameboeka unaenda nao, kwa sababu wao ndio sisi na sisi ndio wao. Next, ikiwa mshtakiwa Cindy Nyakwar Neko ameshaomba samahani, sioni haja ya masinia wengine kuingilia kati na kuanza kurefusha mambo. Time ni muhimu. Time is money. Thank you so much.
Senior Counsel Bosskhan, with all the respect, hata kama wameomba msamaha, our sentiments and our submission still has to be put in place, because we have invested our time, emotions, and
kama
even
Cindy
ideas.
Amewacha uchawi, ameokoka, kesi ishe. Kama Cindy ameokoka, amewacha uchawi, kesi ishe. Si amesema ameokoka? Kama Nyakwar ameokoka, kama ameokoka, kesi ya nini na amesema ametoka Misri. Kama kesi
Unipeleka kwa uchawi. na kama client wako
wewe roho yake simesema ameokoka na ametoka huko na amekubali ameokoka, simwache aokoke na atoke na mwache shida nini?
Kunyonga sio mbali na wenye kwa tunanyonga leo wako na wivu.
Nyakwar amesema pole kwa kusengenya, lakini tunasema Cindy sawa, ametoka ushauri ni sawa. Nyakwar amesema pole kwa kusengenya. Nyakwar ameapologize kwa kusengenya. Kama Cindy ametoka huko tumewachana na hiyo maneno.
Nimerudia tena, client wangu sio mchawi yoona, client wangu hapana kuvamiwa. Client wangu sio mchawi ikiwa senior Githaiga ikiwa
lazima senior Bosskhan I respect Nyakwar my client for me to respect.
Client wako ameshaomba
msamaha kwa sababu you cannot come here and say kama Nyakwar ameomba msamaha kesi imeisha. Hata mimi nitasema kama Cindy ameokoka kesi imeisha. We are not here kwa sababu ya kusengenya, tuko hapa kwa sababu ya ushauri.
Lazima
it has been proven beyond reasonable doubt and you have not been able to prove what we provided was a false. Lakini kama ameokoka tumekubali. Tunajua lakini kama ameokoka tumekubali.
Sio mchawi. Order, Cindy sio mchawi, wacha kumchafulia jina. Ikiwa client wako ameamua kuomba radhi na samahani ni kwa sababu anajua uzito wa mambo aliyoyafanya hayana evidence. Kwa hiyo sasa
walienda na kukuya black. Kulikuwa kabaka na witness, lakini kama ameokoka let us not tusikuwa in denial. Sasa alikuja na akasema let us not be in denial. Lakini kama ameokoka tunakubali mtu anafanyaga mistake. Na anafanya mistake, lakini kama ameokoka tunakubali na tunamove. Musifishe mshawi. Mtu akiwa mshawi anaambiwa na akiokoka anakubaliwa. Do not change the issue about kusengenya hiyo mambo masito ya ushawi.
Oh my God.
Bosskhan una harass on my client just because of my clientness ya kusengenya. Showing maturity does not mean she's guilty. Nyakwar has decided to show maturity.
No, you have to respect my client.
Counsel, you want to show not immaturity.
From today, you have to respect my client.
A pastor came here and said and gave us evidence. And gave us evidence. You have not been able to prove that it was a lie. So please, we apologize. We apologize to show maturity. We apologize to show maturity, not the show of guilty.
Your Honor,
we apologize to show maturity.
Your Honor, may I ask if the two senior counsels perhaps should approach your bench? What do you think, Your Honor? Because I think, I think order is restored. Order is now restored, Your Honor. Thank you. You can continue writing your ruling. Thank you very much, Your Honor. Thank you.
Yes, please. I pass the microphone to the Dawn, and then Zidadi, and then Cindy Reborn. That is after Bosskhan. You're done. Basically, you're done.
Then okay, let me done because I didn't wamenivamia. So unajua nikichukua mic unajua huwa si. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Namaliza sasa hivi. Majirani popote mlipo, asanteni sana. Kama mnavyojua lawyer wenu sijawahi kushindwa, nimejipanga kisawasawa. Na hii kesi ukiitazama na jicho la kumanina kwa umbali, samahani sana kwa kauli, Your Honor, utaangalia kwamba stories zilikuwa cooked nyingi, na ukiangalia Nyakwar Janeko ameshaomba samahani. Sioni haja ya kuanza kurudi nyuma, kurefusha mambo, kupeleka kule. Naomba amani itawale na watu waheshimiane. Thank you so much.
Bosskhan comment section inasema next. I thought you said we listen to comment section.
Poma.
Your Honor, okay.
Your Honor, kabla sijawacha nilikuwa nataka kushagia mambo ya time. Your Honor, please give us time next time, kila mtu dakika biribiri. It's okay. Na pia let us not be victimized kama watu hawakuwa prepared for submissions. Kuna watu wanapatiwa dakika moja wanaongea tanakali za sauti na methali. They think that is argument and they keep quiet and then they start blaming us, those who prepared. Kama mtu anataka kuja kwa koti kuongea tanakali za methali, aongee tanakali za methali na tuashie dakika zetu we submit. It's not our problem. Thank you.
This time around, you're gonna face me because you're gonna face me, senior, because I know what I'm doing exactly. So Mike is going to.
We have motive as a theory. We will meet. Prepare.
Next.
Okay, so Your Honor, thank you. Let me take the mic for 1 second. So Mwiti versus Kioi is on Monday. Your Honor, I just wanted to remind the court that on Monday we will have Prince Mwiti versus Peter Kioi, and I'm still preparing the court letters to send to them. However, it seems as though their lawyers have already recognized the need for them to be here on time on Monday. Thank you, Your Honor. May I also recognize the presence of Baba Talisha in the court. We see you, Baba Talisha. Thank you for being here. Your Honor, I think the mic will now go. I think you wanted the Don to talk. I don't know if he's spoken.
Yes, please. I want this to be over and done with. I want to give my ruling. So quick. The Don, you have the mic. Summarize, make it short and precise. Z-Daddy, you'll take the mic after. And then Cindy, I want you to respond to the apology that Madam Nyakwar just gave you in this court, before this court. What do you have to say? Is it apology accepted? Is it apology denied? Is whatever you have to say about it. From there, nobody else should speak, please. We continue with the ruling so that people waende nyumbani waweze kupata mankuli ama chakula cha mchana. Sawa?
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Thank you so much for giving me the mic. So once again, I want to reiterate that next time we have such panel, and while a certain senior counsel is giving out his submission on behalf of probably presenting his defense, he or she should be given time without being interjected, because when someone is being interjected, we seem to waste a lot of time. That said and done, I think let me talk a little bit about my client, and I'm looking forward for your judgment, Your Honor. But there's something that is being confused here. When our client said that she's sorry, we are saying that because we want some peace of mind. That does not show, or maybe that does not show that we are guilty or our client is guilty. We just say that out of maturity because she wants to have some peace of mind. And remember, even in her statement, she said, please, for the sake of maybe our friendship, well, let us just be friends here on TikTok, but I don't want to meet you. I also don't want you to meet me, but for the sake of the peace between us, I'm saying sorry. So that does not mean that she's guilty, Your Honor. Your Honor, also, while giving out your ruling, I want you also to consider the reputation that our client has in this social media account, this street called TikTok. I also want you to consider in mind the kind of friends she has built in this platform. I also want you to consider the kind of trust she has gained from most followers in her platform, because I'm looking forward to your judgment, but consider that your judgment, not only my client, but also the other client. I don't want to speak on her behalf, but on behalf of my client, that if you give out a tough judgment, it might ruin the reputation of our client in this platform. And we're also looking forward for peace and harmony, because we are promoting peace in this platform, and that's why we have this court coming on board to bring people on board, talk their issues, and the ruling is also supposed to bring them together, and the end result is promoting peace. That said and done, thank you so much for the good work, and I rest my case. Someone else can take the mic.
Okay, thank you, Senior Counsel the Don. I think Counsel Muli will probably be asleep. I don't think he'll be awake.
Yeah, that one is asleep.
Yeah, so I think, he's awake.
I'm listening. I'm a good listener.
My apologies.
My apologies, guys.
My apology, my learned friend.
Yeah, I'm listening, guys.
Yeah, so I think the judge has asked for you to give your final thoughts before the two co-accused take the mic, please.
Yeah, a lot has taken place during this all-night session here in my time. And I think what the judge is doing is just doing, or she's just exercising the law. However, I just want to see a very fair and just ruling. and having a very able judge, I'm very sure that we are going to get a fair ruling. Thank you.
Thank you, Senior Counsel Zidadi. Thank you for that. Your Honor, I think you need to now give directions on which co-defendant.
Before is ready, Madam Prosecutor, if I may just add a thing or two. I just wanted to say that, today's procession has really delayed because of back and forth of my all learned friends. With all due respect, like it's been not about the defendant or mshtakiwa na mshukiwa. It's been about, ubabe wetu kama ma senior counsels. Like I've been a friend of the court, and it's been hard, even not to say that we are dim within our head, but it's been hard to even you want to talk, but it was all jumping, injecting, rejecting, objecting, and all for. So moving forward, I would just like to
Cindy, for the sake of time, honestly, it's heading to saa 8. Unajua kwa ni usiku, maybe. Can we give Cindy, because you have already submitted final remarks? Cindy has submit. You're judging haraka. Ni mchana tunakimbia mahali.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And also, I'll just clarify something before Cindy begins, that we finish the court proceedings at 1 o'clock. So we've gone over, but it isn't by too long. So I know it's about 40 something minutes over. Please take that into consideration. Cindy Ribbon, the mic is yours now. Thank you.
Whatever I can say. By Githaiga calling me mchawi without evidence, let God be the judge. But Nyakwar apology accepted.
This is a court of law. In a court of law, senior counsel will use any word to make sure that they win the case. I'm sorry, Side, don't grudge on me, oye, please. Tukaboka, Side, sorry muno. I withdraw.
Thank you. That's very honorable of you, Senior Counsel Githaiga. I also wanted to mention to one of our friends of the court, Miss Lioness V, that this is the only chance that these learned fellows have to flex their political or rather legal prowess. This is the only chance they have to really showcase their talent and their training as legal counsels. So also do allow them that chance to go at each other. The harder one punches, the better it is for us, the observers. Thank you very much, Miss Lioness V. You don't need to respond to that, my dear. I was just merely giving a quick point to support the senior counsels. Your Honor, should we take the mic to Miss Nyakwar? Do you think so? Yes, okay, thank you. Miss Nyakwar, the mic is now yours. Thank you.
Lady Joyce, mimi nishaongea.
Alisa. So we are just waiting for the decision of the court to give us a ruling.
Thank you.
And maybe any other person who may decide to talk. Yes.
So I think I will.
Yeah. So
before Senior Counsel Bosskhan takes the mic.
Senior Counsel Bosskhan, I want to notify the court. Senior Counsel Bosskhan is trying to bribe the people at commentary. That's why he's defending so much.
No way.
He is telling them to write Bosskhan won.
No way.
Senior Counsel is writing at the comments. Bosskhan won the case. This Senior Counsel is bribing.
Objection, my lord. Objection. Ukitazama kwa vizuri nimependa zaidi. Objection, please. Give me mic, please.
And also,
objection. I have the mic, please.
Madam Prosecutor.
Let's respect each other.
My learned friend Bosskhan to withdraw a certain statement he made here in court. He used a very bad term.
I won the case already because at the end of the day,
can you withdraw that word?
Even Githaiga ameomba samahani kwa sasa.
That one would be noted by prosecutor. We said it when Bosskhan is calling us kumanina. We are not being hearing him being told to withdraw. But
do you have evidence to say kumanina?
He said that.
Hey,
there is no evidence.
Your Honor, he said
give
that
me the recorder. Where is the recorder to say kumanina?
Hiyo maneno tulishamaliza Aris. Mwenye wanasema tuliombana msamaha Aris.
Yuko hapa.
Zimeisha. Hizo maneno zimeisha.
Mambo ya Bosskhan Githaiga alimrudisha huko nyuma. Tumemchokoza client wangu.
Unanianza Bosskhan, hebu nyamaza, hiyo maneno imeisha. Bosskhan anataka tu ugomvi na ukorofi.
Basi nimependa Your Honor, nimependa zaidi. Subiri kwanza, nipatie mic. Nimependa zaidi Cindy client wangu amesema apology accepted, which is very nice, very good, very demure. Na upande wa Githaiga nimependa zaidi ameomba samahani kama namna client wake ameomba samahani. Hiyo inaonyesha power na nguvu tulionao katika ushindi huu. Thank you.
Now when your senior counsel speaks like that, huyu unajua huyu hata mliemploy. Ndio maana submission zake ni tanakali za sauti na methali.
This time around.
Never employ Bosskhan.
I'm here.
Itabidi mwanze
Unaagi na vitendawili. We apologize because honestly, Your Honor, we apologize because we wanted to show maturity, we wanted to show respect, and even the court acknowledged and clapped for us for that. It does not mean we are guilty or innocent. It is the court to find who is innocent. Washa koti ijue.
Senior Counsel Bosskhan, congratulations. Senior Counsel
sheria ipo wazi kwamba ukiapologize.
Lakini Bosskhan hata mbona ni kama sisi kusema nyinyi mumesema mumeokoka. Si mumesema mumeokoka, sasa tuachane na nyinyi mumetoka Misri. Tumekubali mumetoka Misri. Sasa nini baya na wewe? Why do you keep on wanting to press Nyakwar? What is the intention on pressing Nyakwar? Every time saying that she has apologized. She was the victim on this one.
Senior Githaiga nikupe siri ya koti. Senior Githaiga nikupe siri ya koti ni kwamba siku zote ukiomba samahani kwa
simply because she showed maturity by saying that she is apologized. She's not supposed to be harassed. No. Even you made confessions in this app, in this case. You have made confessions, you have given your life to Christ. Umetoka Misri. We have accepted. We have asked the court to consider that. What is wrong? Have you had Nyakwar?
Amesema ameokoka. Amewacha dhambi zote. Sasa yeye ni msichana msafi sana.
Amesema amewacha dhambi. Amesema amewacha. Tunakubaliana dhambi.
I want the case because when you apologize in the case like this, it means already umeshindwa. Cindy hoye.
Your client is newborn.
Your client has submitted ya kwamba amepatiana maisha kwa Yesu. Kwa hivyo tunamsamehea na kesi ambayo ilikuwa hapa haikuwa ya hata hiyo Kenya nani ameapologize.
When you apologize kwa koti ina maana uko
we have apologized to show maturity.
Miaka 100 Cindy hoye.
Lakini na nyinyi mumesema mumetoka Misri, mumeokoka, mumewasha hii mambo ya kitabu. Tunafurahia mumeasha mambo ya kuku. Tuliletwa na mambo ya kuku na tumefurahia mumewasha mambo ya kuku. Tumefurahia Bosskhan mumewasha mambo ya kuku. Tumefurahia mumewasha mambo ya kuku ya brush. Kwa hivyo ndio maana tumesema ni amani, amani, amani. Amani, amani, mambo ya kuku imeisha. Hii koti imetuambia tuwashe mambo ya kuku. Tumewasha mambo ya kuku nyeusi. Lazima tugereta kotini.
Cindy hoye.
Your Honor, the senior counsels need to approach your bench. I think. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh yes, then. Moving forward, we'd rather withdraw rather than apologize. Withdraw your sentiments.
A show of lack of professionalism. Nafikiri mmemaliza. Time has been a factor. in everything that we do, we aim at coming to such conclusion. What has a start has an end. Kile kina mwanzo kina mwisho. My ruling is very fair, and I will beg everyone in court, please mute your microphone so that I can proceed with the case that we had in front of us. Ningependa nipewe chance yangu, mnisikize na mnisikize tena kwa makini. Nitaweza kuongea Kizungu, Kiswahili, but wakati utaelewa utauliza swali baada ya ruling. My ruling goes as follows. In the case of misdemeanor, this case we treated it as a misdemeanor, but there were criminal elements in this case that are both the counsels of the defense either overlooked or either walichukulia makini. But nitaanza kwa kusema in the case of second accused, who is Madam Nyakwar. Madam Nyakwar hauna evidence sufficient enough to prove that Cindy engages in uchawi, ama in other words, that the rise of stardom for Cindy Reborn is as a result of a black chicken that was taken somewhere at one point to Amganga. These were hearsays, and what you brought to the court as your evidence were exactly the hearsays. From the hearsays, we cannot say that we judge or we question the freedom of worship that belongs to the first defendant, who is Madam Cindy Reborn. Mimi nataka tukue watu wazima na Wakenya wa upendano na muungano. Being on TikTok is a free platform where anyone can come with any content, na sio lazima the shortcomings ama aibu za mwenzako kuwa TikTok content. What is happening in court today? Silence in court. What is happening in court today is an enmity that is being recycled by TikTokers. It's being recycled by TikTokers, influenced by TikTok benefits and also the TikTok fan base. There is also additional ground that this enmity is due to lack of forgiveness and a game of revenge. However, it is evident that this enmity is for the both parties to engage in public engagement and public altercations and remain relevant in the street of TikTokers. This has been the major issue for the entire country. At the heat of the moment, when the rest of the TikTokers are live, they subject the public and the rest of the TikTokers who are social media users to what we call criminally public nuisance and verbal diarrhea. Because of one reason, the TikTokers, when they are angry, they can't control their mouth, they cannot control their emotions, and their emotions fly left, right, and center in everybody's life. It doesn't matter whether it was the first defendant or the second defendant. This is not entertainment, and let us not condone and fuel that narrative that this is content, and for TikTokers to be interesting, lazima walete chai. In the court session today, we have seen emotions of different kind. Waliletana kwanza kabisa kotini wakiwa wako juu. Ni kama ilikuwa ni mauano, ni kama ilikuwa confrontation, ni kama kulikuwa na vita itatokea. And even the members of public walikuwa waiting sana kuona drama, kuona magombano, kuona matusi kama kawaida yao kwa different platform, not on the platform of TikTok High Court. And before the ruling even came, their emotions changed. Mshtakiwa wa kwanza ambaye ni Cindy alionyesha machozi na mshtakiwa wa pili alionyesha msamaha. That was even before the ruling was given, na akatengeneza boundaries zao kumaanisha kwamba the people sitting in front of us here ni watu wazima, watu wenye akili zao na wanajua kipi kilicho sawa na kipi kisicho sawa in the society and in their daily lives. Cindy kulia is a sign that when the camera goes off, most TikTokers, not just the ones wenye wako kizibani. Most TikTokers are not so sure of their self-esteem, and they are not also sure if they want to continue living in the animosity created. But now, for the fear of being defeated or being seen as a weakling with the fan base, they just have to continue. Na ningependa kusema kwamba sio lazima kujibizana. Kama wanawake ni jukumu letu kuavoid kupayuka. Kitu inaitwa kupayuka. This has been showcased from both the defendants, and I want to tell them that this makes their image as a lady questionable. Through their TikTok engagements, inakuwa ngumu kupata endorsements as a celebrity because of their status. Fame is good, but positive engagements plays a big role in our social media and in your life as TikTokers, because all of you claim you are making a living from your TikToks. Fame ni ya muda, tunazeeka na hatuna muda. Tutengeneze pesa, na pesa sio gifts peke yake, pia sio malions tu kwa TikTok. Hata companies and brand ambassadorship deals can come through your social media engagement, na zinalipa beyond TikTok. There is a life beyond TikTok. The case before us, I treated it, as I earlier said, as a misdemeanor. However, it is not a civil case as earlier purported. This is a criminal case because it was the state, let me clarify that, it was the state that sued both the first defendant, Madam Cindy Babe, and the second defendant, Madam Nyakwar Janeko. I find them hereby both guilty under section 313, misuse of communication gadgets and cybercrime, regardless of the show of remorse and forgiveness, which we did not have to wait until it gets to here today on this so-called sitting. Koti hii imeamua na ikaonolea kwamba washtakiwa wote wawili watatumikia kifungo cha miezi 6 wakiwa nje, wakiwa wamepewa kazi ya kufagia koti kila siku na kazi ya kufagia kituo cha polisi. Kwa hiyo afande mkuu ambaye ni our senior counsel 2 Mr. Zidadi, utahakikisha wamefanya kazi yao ili iwe funzo na onyo kali kwa ma celebrities wetu wa Kenya, watuondolee uchafu kwa mitandao that are so unnecessary. Koti hii pia imeonelea kwamba washtakiwa wote chini ya ulinzi mkali wa kitabia, na koti hii kwamba itawalipia, koti imeamua kwamba itawalipia social classes and therapy classes to shape their mental health and their behavioral structure, which will enable them to be better members of TikTok and society. I hereby say that this case has been closed free and fairly. If there is any side of the defendant that wills to appeal my ruling, you can thereby do so in this section that is following next. But for me, as your judge of today, this case is hereby closed officially.
Asante kwa kuwalipia therapy. It's very necessary.
Thank you so much,
that
Your
was
Honor.
A fair ruling.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Jamani, mic iko kwangu, please. Allow me to speak. Thank you so much, Your Honor, kwa uamuzi wako mzuri mtukufu. Siwezi kuupinga kwa sababu umeangalia pande zote mbili. Ukisema huyu ameshinda, huyu hajashinda, mwisho wa siku itaonekana kwamba mambo sio mazuri, labda umeonea huyu mwingine atatoka hapa ameudhinika. Mimi nimeridhika na chochote ambacho kimetokea. Niko nasema ubarikiwe sana sana, umecheza kama wewe. Hata kama kwa upande wangu nikijitetea niseme kwamba nilikuwa nimeshinda na watu, lakini sitaki kusema hivyo kwa sababu tunahitaji amani. Naomba kama kawaida nimkaribishe Woto atupigie nyimbo yetu ya upendo huku nikiendelea na kazi zingine. Woto, karibu ndani ya nyumba. Thank you.
Kusema maneno yetu ya mwisho.
Also Githaiga should also talk.
Senior counsel anajipea nafasi ya kuweka
anajipea
nafasi ya kuongea.
Kazi yangu, hiyo ni kazi yangu, lazima.
Na sasa si ukojaka sisi tuwe maoni yetu ya mwisho. Kama wewe ndio maoni yako ya mwisho.
Lioness,
tuna hata sisi tunataka kuongea na judge, tumwambie vile tumefurahia ama hatujafurahia.
Directions from the bench.
Lioness,
Senior Counsel Bosskhan, can you be given directions from the bench? Allow other people to speak, ndio cheza
Okay.
Hapana, kazi yangu kama mimi lazima.
No, Your Honor, I think what Senior Counsel Bosskhan is doing, he is doing that on his own account. We are not yet where we play the national anthem. We've not yet gotten there. So Bosskhan has just decided that for him and because of the outcome, he is making that part of his final submission. So
he is celebrating in court, Your Honor. Is it in order for a senior counsel to celebrate in the chambers? If somebody wants to celebrate, they can leave the court and celebrate outside there. Yes, it's their time to submit, but not songs. We cannot sing songs in chamber.
I think music.
You sing outside.
But
How
even
can I give my final submission?
Even yesterday when I won the case, mbona mli allow to
wait, can I give the thankfulness? Can I thank the court?
Itakuja. Hii ni ya upendo kwa sababu wamekubali.
Simwashe ni thank court, Bosskhan. Kwani wewe niashe ni thank court?
Ni muhimu sana.
Hata kini thank court. Kwa nini mimi nikienda ku thank court kila mtu anaamuka ataka ku thank court?
Why is it that senior Bosskhan is being protected by this court so much?
Nitawakanyaga nyinyi wote hapa.
It's because he has abhorrence for taking people to police station.
Because he has very big legs, he will step on us. Oh, aya.
He will kanyaga. He is a threat to the court. He's a threat. So, ladies, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. I want to take this opportunity to thank you. Okay, I want to take this opportunity to thank you for this good ruling that you have done. Your Honor, thank you again for giving all sides a fair chance of argument and a fair ruling. We have seen the ruling. My client has been sentenced to 6 months. Aanze kufagia. I will make sure tunaomba wakati kwa kasi aanze kufagia koti akue funzo kwa wengine. Your Honor, however, if she decides that this is not a fair ruling, you have also given us a period of appearing the case in another session. That is democracy. So, Your Honor, I will not say the final decision of my client whether appearing or not, but me, I have no problem with it. My client has energy. Tutanunua kifagio na tuanze kufagia. Hapo hakuna shida. And thank you very much for recommending therapy. The problem that we have here mostly is therapy. Tuko na shida ya kishwa. Ukipatia sidadi wapelekwe polisi, waambiwe wapitishwe Madhare, wanaogereshwa. That's why watu wanajinyoga, watu wako na shida ya mental health. Thank you, Your Honor, for recognizing this in your court. Thank you. Hawa naadikia nani next?
Ningependa kuongezea tu 1 second, ningependa kuongezea my ruling kwa Kiswahili nilisema koti hii imewapata na hatia na imeonelea kwamba washtakiwa wote wawili watatumikia kifungo cha miezi 6 wakiwa nje. Kwa hivyo I have sentenced them watumikie kifungo chao nje. TikTok. These are big icons. Not to undermine any one of them. Cindy Reborn is a big icon in TikTok. Nyakwar is also a big icon in TikTok. They are not 2 years old. Wanajua kile kilicho kibaya, wanajua makosa yao, because hata before niongee walikuwa wameshaomba msamaha. Huyu ameomba msamaha, huyu pia amesema asamehewe, yeye saizi ni Mkristo. These are adults here and they are of sound mind. We just need kuongeza kidogo tu the therapy so that we can be able to accommodate them to us. Sindio? But Senior Counsel Githaiga, I think you are in summary of what you wanted to say, right?
I've completed. Hata sitaki kuongea sana, lakini pia nakumbusha prosecutor, we have a very serious case again. Yesterday we raised about this case that was awaiting, na abiriwa ya kwamba nifae ku raise the issue about a case between JB Kiparagoto and Pesh Masao. So that was registered in the office of the prosecution. So maybe if they can fasten the files so that immediately we are preparing for a very big case between Commander and Baby Shark. We also prepare for JB and Pesh Masao. That is international again. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Your Honor, take the mic.
Yeah, that has been taken into consideration. It is important. Senior Counsel Water Defense wameongea. We have had Senior Counsel Bosskhan. We've had Senior Counsel Githaiga. We want to hear quickly from both of their clients. What do you think about the ruling? I gave a fair ruling according to me, but you have your chance and your rights to appeal. If you feel that ruling imekuwa kidogo na utatanishi or you have accepted, let this court know. Cindy, you'll go first and then Nyakwar goes later.
So Cindy, if you're there.
Cindy yuko kwa choo. Okay, amesharudi.
Drop ama.
No, subiri. Ongea, chukua mic.
Your Honor, I think on behalf of our client, my colleague has already spoken on behalf of our client, so it will be unfair for her to come back and speak again. She might contradict herself. So my colleague has already spoken on behalf of our client. Thank you, very important.
The Don, your client was Cindy or was the second defendant?
Nyakwar. Was Nyakwar.
Or was my client together with Githaiga.
All right.
Nimewatandika.
Cindy too, if you wish to say anything, if you don't wish to say anything, it's okay. Hiyo in other words translate that mmeridhika na uamuzi wa hii koti. And that will be effective as immediately. Zidadi, we conclude the court now has come to an end. Of course, we know the regulation of this court. We finish with our anthem, both East Africa, both Kenyan anthem, and then Daima meaning Kenya, and then we leave. I don't know if there's someone who has been left out from saying anything. Take the mic right now, and then the prosecutor ends this court.
Your Honor, of course, you do know that as far as we are concerned, the comment section also do control what we do in this court. So there are one case that had already been submitted and is being worked on. That is that between JB and Pesh. I think it is in order that we honor members of the public and make sure.
So thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Remember to like, share, comment, and if you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and put on the notification bell so that you know every time I post a new video. So guys, thank you. I'm gonna see you on my next video. Bye.